And we are live. What is going on, everybody? It is Winter Classic Day here in the NHL. The Pittsburgh Penguins against the Boston Bruins from Fenway Park. Outdoor hockey. And I am so excited for this game. This is going to be a fun one. And usually a great matchup when these two teams play. And I'm expecting a very close and fun hockey game between these two here tonight. So appreciate everybody being here. I can see we've got a ton of people in the chat already. Welcome in as we get ready for the Winter Classic. Christ, there we go. As you can see, Brody's here.
What's going on, guys?
We got Michaela here as well as we are ready to go. Appreciate you guys. I got to say hi to all these names in the chat because we got like a bunch of people already. Logan, Cy, Jared, Robert, hockey legend, Rangers fan, Ben, Luca, Jesse, Proud American, Aaron, Mike and Julie, BC4F, Jeremiah, Wilson, BC Transportation, New York Islanders, Ethan, Axie, Sasha, Bradley. What is going on, everybody? Paul, welcome in. Thank you for being here. It's great to see so many names in the chat already as we get ready for some afternoon hockey. Gonna get the poll up so you guys can all get your votes in on who you think is gonna win this one here today. Penguins on the road. Bruins, obviously a home game for them in Boston, even though it's not at TD Garden. But it is a home game for the Bruins at Fenway, and poll should be good to go up in the chat. Let me know what you guys think with your votes. And let's get ready. Still a little ways away from puck drop here, but we're going to get ready for the drop of the puck and have some fun as we get ready for the action. Let's see. Red Rubber, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Good luck to you and your Pens as well. Hopefully it's a great game. Jared is at the game. That is fantastic, man. That is awesome. Congratulations on getting to go to this. Big. But that's incredible. Penguins going to get revenge today. We shall see. I mean, it's usually a good game when the Bruins and Penguins play, so I'm certainly expecting that here. It seems like almost every time these teams play each other, it's a really close, good game. So hopefully that's the case with this one. Obviously, this is a huge event, national television, one of the NHL's biggest events of the year. Going to be a lot of eyes on this one, so hopefully it's a little bit more 2010 Winter Classic for the Bruins as opposed to 2016 when they got blown out at Gillette Stadium. So I'm liking the Fenway vibes here because the last time the Bruins played in a Winter Classic at Fenway, they beat the Flyers 2-1 in overtime. That was 2010, so that was 13 years ago now, which is wild that it was that long ago. But
2010 was like 6 years ago.
2010 was 13 years ago. But Nikhil, what's going on? Welcome in. The Capitals and Hurricanes play in the Stadium Series, Axie. That's the other outdoor game. I forget the exact date, but I know it's in February. The Stadium Series game is in North Carolina. I think it's at NC State's football stadium.
And TNT.
Yeah.
TNT, so it should be what, 33 or 833? Yeah.
So that's the only other outdoor game this year.
All right. Yep.
Yes, Cy. This is a home game, so the Bruins have not lost in regulation at home yet. But if they lose this game in regulation, then yes, it's a home game.
I don't know. I don't know if that counts. It's a good topic of conversation.
It does count. It's a home game.
But it's not at the Garden.
You get 41 home games a year, and this is one of their 41 home games.
Disagree to disagree.
I'm telling you, if you go to the Bruins,
I'm sure it counts towards that. I'm not saying it doesn't count towards
that. If the Bruins lose this game and you go to NHL.com, it's going to say 18-1-3 or whatever they are on home ice.
No, you're absolutely right, and I agree with you on that.
If they lose this game, their home record will be 18-1-3.
Can we put an asterisk next to that one?
No, we're not. There's no asterisks. Let's see. Luca, what's going on? Welcome in. Logan, great to see you. Appreciate it. Hey, let's get some member hype for Bobby. Almost 2 years now as a member on the channel. Beantown Breakdown. Happy New Year, Bobby. Awesome to see you in the chat. And hopefully we get a nice Bruins win here to ring in the new year, but we'll see. But wow, 21 months. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even mean to put it down. Jason just called me asking me what channel it was on. Because, you know, he doesn't know how to... Yeah, if you have it. Come
here. February 18th, thank you, Jeremiah, is the Stadium Series game between the Capitals and the Hurricanes. So that is the other outdoor game this year.
Where is it?
NC State football stadium.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
It's a Hurricanes home game. Wow, Jeremiah, 10 months a member. Let's go. Some hype for Jeremiah in the chat as well. Thank you so much. Yes, next year's Winter Classic, Kraken and Golden Knights at the Seattle Mariners stadium. That's going to be pretty dope. I'm definitely excited for that. There haven't been a lot of Western Conference Winter Classics in general, and when there have been, it's been like, the Minnesota one or the Dallas one where it's been Central Division. There haven't really been a lot of true West Coast Winter Classics, if any, honestly, that I can think of. So getting to actually go out west is going to be pretty dope, especially between the two newest expansion teams. That's going to be fun. Happy New Year, Cody. What's going on? Welcome. William, welcome in. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Kraken versus Golden Knights in Seattle is going to be fun. Connor, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for watching. Great to see you. I think it's time to get this bad boy cracked. We're gonna get a beer ready for this one and get a cheers in the chat. We got a very special game today. Winter Classic, Fenway Park. Cheers, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And hopefully we just get a great hockey game, a lot of fun, a great stream as well. Really appreciate each and every one of you. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
let's go.
What a handsome man.
Chucky. Hoping for a nice Charlie McAvoy performance today.
He's going to have 2 assists. That's it, 2 assists.
2 assists, all right.
2 assists.
Let's see. Mike, what is going on? Welcome in. Jen, welcome in.
Jen?
Good to see everyone in the chat. Wilson, let's see. Anyone new? I think I've said hi to everybody. I'm hoping. I apologize if I've missed you.
Hey.
Anderson.
You're going to be nice over there.
No, it is Linus Ullmark in goal for the Bruins, Ben. The Bruins' actual starting goaltender will be starting this game.
What a year he's had. Holy shit.
I said Mike and Julie, welcome in. Yeah, Nola Tang for Pittsburgh. He was going to be out of the lineup with an injury regardless, but his father just passed away, so obviously very tough time there. He's gone back to Montreal to be with his family, but he was going to be out of the lineup either way, but obviously thoughts are with Chris Letang and his family. Obviously, that kind of speaks for itself, and what a difficult situation that is, and you never wish that on anybody. So definitely a loss from the lineup for Pittsburgh not to have their their top D-man out there. No, I do not live in Boston, Luca. No, I live about an hour away from Boston. Dr. Sidious, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Avi, good to see you, my man. Welcome in. Says David Pastrnak, 2 goals. Book it.
That's what you said. Or no, you said at least 1.
Yeah, I said he was going to score at least 1 goal because he had the Pit Viper. He had the Pit Viper glasses on for warm-ups, and I'm like, all right, Pasta's scoring at least 1 goal today. And then he's gonna go mudding afterwards.
Fuck yeah.
he's gonna get in a truck and go mudding afterwards.
Hopefully he brought his diesel. Seems bright out, he says, outside during the day.
Wow, it's bright out during the day? Unreal.
Fuck.
Yes, I do, Jared. I do like the Bruins jerseys. Pittsburgh's aren't bad either, but I like the Bruins more. I like Boston's jerseys more.
Got that old school vibe.
They're both very old school vibe to them. More like something you would have seen like in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah. Especially with that really drawn out Pooh Bear.
Hey, what's going on, Raji Ghost? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hey, Sherry. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Looks like Penguins are going with a 11 forward 7D today. So, no fourth line center for the Penguins lines here. They're going 7D. Trying to think of so obviously there's no Letang. They still got Dumoulin, Petrie, Joseph, Ruedel, Ruda, Pedersen. That's probably their normal top six. Then they probably maybe is Mark Friedman still up with Pittsburgh? Because I'm trying to think of who like the seventh D-man with Letang out would be for the Penguins. I feel like it'd probably be like Mark Friedman or someone like that. No, Jesse. The Bruins lost in overtime to Buffalo on Saturday.
I saw with a second left in overtime. Was that actual?
No, it wasn't. No.
Fucking ESPN. I hate that app. Oh, they showed up in the Pirate uniforms. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, they both did the baseball. Hey, Brody, we got a chat here for you.
Oh, Erica. Sweetie, you're too nice to me. Where is she today?
At Noah's.
Love it. They're probably laughing at me right now.
Probably.
It's fair.
I wonder if Noah and Erica are laughing at Brody right now from Noah's couch.
Come over here and say it to my face, bitches. What'd you say, Mikhail?
I'm assuming.
One would hope. Yes.
Yes, we are laughing.
That's funny. That's topical.
Probably not, Cody, but I'll let you know when I'm doing a Canadiens game when I post the schedules, but I doubt it's going to be their next game. Peter, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I know it's pretty warm today, or at least around here, but it seems the players have all said that the ice is holding up really well, and it's good, so players from both teams have said that the ice is actually pretty good. So hopefully it stays that way for the full game. My favorite player in the league is Patrice Bergeron, Cy. Hey, Absolute Hog, what's going on? Happy New Year. Welcome in.
That's funny.
Epic Tristo, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. It says Brody looks like 2015 Jonathan Taves. Oh boy.
I respect it.
There's Eric or Noah. Yep, they're sitting on the couch watching the stream and the game.
Come sit on this couch and watch.
My favorite Lightning player, Wilson. There's quite a few guys on the Lightning I like, but I would have to say Braden Point is my favorite.
Good answer, Steve. It's up there.
No, Mike, this is my only game of the day. Yo, honestly, Jeremiah, there's at least one person per stream that asks that question. And it's the same answer every time. Literally, Patrice Bergeron is my favorite player in the history of NHL. Like, he is my favorite all-time player in the NHL. Kyle, I think JT Miller is probably not very well liked in the locker room, to be honest. I have a feeling he's probably not very well liked in the locker room. Raji Ghost, it's not delayed. This is normal for a big game like this. There's going to be tons of pregame ceremony. There's going to be like all kinds of special stuff going on before the game. This puck will probably not be dropped until at least 2:30. But that is very normal for any sort of marquee event like this. Hey, RS Games, what's going on? Welcome in. Etorowski, welcome. Matt, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to see you in the chat. No, we got Molson's today, not Labatt's. We got Molson Canadian for today's game. My last 3 Molsons I have.
Jen's at the game?
Yeah.
Oh. She sent me like a video or something.
She said she didn't know until this morning.
Really? Was it like a surprise thing or was it just like a last minute thing?
No, it was a surprise.
Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh, what happened with this JT Miller thing?
Oh, so they were down by a goal late in the game and they were pulling the goalie.
Yeah.
But the goalie wasn't going to get off the ice until they had the puck in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
So he just stayed there, and the Canucks had the puck in their own end, and Miller just started screaming at him to get off the ice.
Oh my god.
And just smashed his stick and was yelling at him.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
I gotta find this. I was gonna see Jen sent me. I also didn't realize all these friggin' gift bags back here.
Southeastern Mass RS Games. Southeastern Mass. No, I'm hoping the Bruins win by a lot, Steve. I'm hoping the Bruins win by a lot. I don't know how many times I have to tell people I am not from Boston, but nobody seems to be able to comprehend that there's other parts of Massachusetts that aren't Boston. So
there's Boston and then there's Western Mass, and that's pretty much it.
There's a big difference between Boston and the rest of Massachusetts. Yes, Luca, this is a Bruins home game. Baker, what's going on? Welcome in. NFL Nation, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it.
Her seats aren't bad at all.
No, but Luca, there's been 4 people say that already. It's Boston is not the entire state. Boston is one city in the state. I live an hour away from Boston.
You could be in the suburb and still say you're from Boston. That's fine.
Yeah, the
suburbs. If
suburbs.
you're from Malden, you can say you're from Boston.
Yeah,
that's
the
fine.
suburbs are still kind of Boston. Not exactly, but to outsiders, still kind of Boston.
Yeah.
If you live an hour away from the city, you're not in Boston. You're in other parts.
Will said he's 5 minutes away.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see
him at the first intermission. Yes, Cy. I'm 15 minutes from the Rhode Island border. That is correct. So it's way down from Boston.
They couldn't have gotten a better picture for Charlie Coyle.
At the 2010 Winter Classic game. I wonder if Charlie Coyle. He must have been late in high school at that point, or I don't think he was in college yet in 2010.
So
what year was
he's
he?
30, so he's born in 92.
Okay.
So he probably was a junior in high school.
92, which means he would have been 20 in
2012.
So in
2010,
2010, yeah, it was probably his senior year of high school when Charlie Coyle was at the 2010 Winter Classic at Fenway. Now 13 years later, he's playing in the 2023 Winter Classic at Fenway. That's pretty wild.
He's from Weymouth. Where's Charlie McAvoy from?
New York.
Oh, I
think.
I thought there was someone else that was from Mass.
Yeah, there are. Matt Grizzlick.
Matt Grizzlick.
Grizzlick's from like Boston, or I think one of the suburbs. But,
yeah. Charlestown. So yeah, Boston.
What's going on, Baker? I've never been to a Winter Classic. No, I've watched plenty from home though. All right, teams are coming out. Teams are coming out onto the ice now as we get ready. Oh, Fist Bump Kid was
I was
just
gonna
there.
say, is that the same kid?
Yeah, Fist
Wow.
Bump. Fist Bump Kid is right there. Hey.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
It's just Will. Will has joined the party.
How are you? Kid grew up. Holy shit. Liam Fitzgerald, that's his name.
Yeah. I don't know what the best food is, Kaylee. I'm not sure. Bruins need to win this game. I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if they do, but we'll see.
Food?
The game hasn't started yet, right?
No.
I don't know why it won't let me bet anything.
Probably because the official start time, it was like a 2 o'clock game.
Oh, that's definitely why. I thought it was 2:30.
But puck drop's not till 2:30.
That's the whole thing. It should just go up until puck drop.
It really, yeah, well, let me put in...
Ace, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
They shouldn't have changed at all.
My answer to that,
it's
Kaylee, at
the
this
same
point
thing.
is probably Jordan Binnington. Biggest doofus on the ice, I would say Jordan Binnington.
The goalie?
Peter, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Liam, what's going on? Chris, welcome in. Oh yeah, Andy's here, Sherry. Brody and Michaela's little doggo.
Andy, get over here. Come over here and let Uncle
It's
John scratch your belly.
always a great matchup, RS games. Always a great matchup. What's going on, Daniel? Happy New Year. Great to see you. Hockey Sports, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. We are, teams have gotten out of their locker rooms onto the ice now. So I guess we're up to the national anthems, and then, after that, we'll be getting into the game. I love the Kachuk brothers, Axie. Those are two of my favorite players in the league.
Brady
And Matthew. No, I am not Chris. I am from an hour away from Boston.
I think I'm going to go...
Probably a lot closer to the trade deadline, BC Transportation. Usually we don't see big trades like that until we get close to the deadline.
Oh,
Colby, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
I love this.
Absolute lots of other teams have hosted Winter Classics. Like a lot of other teams. So I don't know what you're talking about there.
Bruins get exactly 2 goals to win the game. I'm not gonna.
Oh, really, Chris? Nice.
Wow.
I'm
Surprising favorites.
You're
there
from
for
New
3 or
Bedford.
more.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
from
a lot.
I'm from
Say 0
Rehoboth.
goals and put
So
Yeah, I would never
$1,000 on
do
it.
a little more
No.
towards Rhode Island, but still, as far as away from Boston, pretty similar.
I kinda wanna go
BPT,
Penguins
what's
0.
going on?
They
Welcome.
win like 3-0.
Thank you for being
Yeah,
here.
So I said when we started, I was like 4-2 is probably gonna be the final if I were to guess.
Plus 325 to go to overtime. That's pretty good too. Lively crowd.
I think they're doing the national anthem.
Oh, that's why.
No, this is just like an intro.
Oh, is it the Pops?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Boston
That's
Pops
pretty sick,
doing this
actually.
dope intro, like announcing the teams and stuff. Hey, Austin, what's going on? Alan, welcome in. Hud, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Wilson, I've never been to Jersey Mike's, so I
wanna bet this
I don't know.
exact score so bad.
What is it?
The exact score.
Oh, so I said 4-2.
Yes, next year's Winter Classic is
That'd be
Seattle
plus
against
1800.
Vegas in
Pittsburgh
Seattle.
wins.
Pittsburgh winning's gonna. Oh, so are you
Pittsburgh
betting
wins.
money line at the same time?
I haven't
No,
been
or
to
is it just score?
I haven't
This
been
is
to
just a prop bet.
Subway, Wilson, and
Oh, so Penguins
I don't know,
win,
probably
that's
at
what you're
least
saying, okay.
at least 10 plus years. So I really don't know.
They're doing shipping up to Boston.
Yeah, they're doing
That's
shipping
fantastic.
up. The Boston Pops doing shipping up to Boston for the Bruins intro. Let's go! Let's go! This is so dope. All right, now they'll be doing the national anthem.
Oh, I like how they kind of made it like a baseball diamond out to the
Yeah.
left. That's pretty sick.
The Habs, they're certainly better than they were last year. They've got some good young players I really like.
That's what I was saying earlier.
At the end of the day, I think they're not a playoff team yet, certainly, but they're got some good young players that eventually are going to lead them in the right direction. Hey, my 2 cents, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Who?
I have no idea. Yeah, my favorite Habs player is definitely Arbor Jacki. I absolutely love that kid.
What a name.
He has already, in not even half a season, become my favorite Canadian. Wonder Bread has $25 bet that Sidney Crosby gets the first goal.
Sidney Crosby gets the first bet?
That's what this guy bet. I mean,
because Penguins to score first is +110, Bruins is -150. I'm really debating one of those.
I'm really surprised that it's that big of a difference.
Yeah,
I kind of want to go Penguins.
I feel like Pittsburgh has just
Penguins
as
would be
equal. They have just
they
as
have a lot
equal of
an
an opportunity to score the first goal. If you can get plus money on that, like why not?
That's what I'm saying. It's the plus. I don't understand the large difference there.
Hey, J Dog, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
I'm gonna go 40. Oh, it's like really.
Yeah, those guys aren't going to be there much longer, Alan. Those guys aren't going to be there much longer. McDonald's, Wilson. Yes, Austin. New Year's Eve was a lot of fun.
All right, put 25 on that. Kind of really a wild one.
Do me a favor. Make one bet for me.
All right, what do you want?
$30 on a David Pastrnak anytime goal scorer.
Let's see if I can do player props.
All right, Anthem's done. We are going to be dropping the puck. Well, they got to get to the ice first.
To score in period 1 at +425.
Is there an anytime goal?
Trying to break down.
Goals scored.
Not first goal scorer.
Will Craig Smith heat up? Probably not, NFL Nation. I honestly, I don't have very high hopes for. I don't have very high hopes for Craig Smith to do much this year.
No, there is none at any time. I'm doing Pastrnak to score in the first period.
Whoa, Jason Veritek and Tim Wakefield.
Yeah, that's sick. First of all, Tech looks awful.
He does look
He's
terrible.
so fat.
He's
now.
getting big, yeah. Jason Veritek and Tim Wakefield.
Yeah,
let's go.
On this?
Yeah. Oh wait, +100. What would that be?
That's pretty good. It's like even money.
Yeah, right.
It's like a little better than even money. No, it's literally exactly
even money.
Springs, what's going on? Welcome in. Alan says Charlie Coyle gets the first goal. That'd be sick for somebody from Massachusetts to get the first goal. That would be fantastic. All right, we got Chara, Busick, and Bobby.
Oh, Chara too. I didn't even. Johnny Boychuk, is that what that just said?
Johnny Busick.
Oh, that would make more sense.
Johnny Busick's getting.
Chara, just literally put him on your shoulders and
honestly, Chara could carry Johnny Busick out there. Man, Busick's got to be how old is he now? He's got to be into his 90s now. He started playing in like the 50s.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
Got to have some
Bobby Orr.
You knew that was coming.
Oh no, Busick's 87.
Oh wow.
He's looking old though. He's walking with a cane out there. But
Chara looks like the fucking Czechoslovakian Prince William.
Bobby Orr dropping the puck.
God, Tech looks so bad.
Jason Veritek needs to get into playing shape again.
Might need him this year.
What a legendary crew here for Boston sports. Zdeno Chara, Johnny Busick, Bobby Orr, Tim Wakefield, and Jason Varitek. Red Sox and Bruins just all-timers.
I don't think Tim Wakefield's aged a day.
No, Tim Wakefield...
He looks exactly the same.
Tim Wakefield looks like he literally could just go out and pitch a game like tomorrow.
Patrice Bergeron scores the first goal.
That's what you could put?
If I put 20 on that, I would win 150.
Wow.
That
Hey,
sounds
good low-cost depth defenseman, Logan. I mean,
Wait, he's doing a first pitch?
Oh, wow!
That's wicked sick.
Bobby Orr to
That's
Jason
wicked
Varitek for the first pitch of the game as he shoots it to Varitek.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that's fantastic. Zarbian, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, I thought it was good, Logan. Low-cost, young D-man who's been very solid on the back end. Solid depth guy. Any sort of low-cost deal like that is a great one for a team like the Lightning who need to keep their contracts as minimal as possible.
Yeah, was down 300 at one point.
NFL Nation says that Wakefield might be a better pitcher at this point than all the Red Sox starters.
Except
for Bayo,
I appreciate you saying except for Bayo.
But literally, you could honestly throw him out there and he'd be fine for 5 innings.
You know what? I would trust him to close out the 8th. Just get me through an inning, tough jam.
Yeah, probably my 2 cents. Yeah, I bet you tomorrow there'll be all these eBay listings for signed stuff of Jason Varitek, Tim Wakefield, Bobby Orr, Johnny Busick, and Zdeno Chara. Yes, Austin. Yes. New Year's was good, Ikeka. How are you? Great to see you here. Aurelio, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. So, this is Boston's fourth Winter Classic game.
No,
this is Boston's fourth. They were the road team in Chicago. So, this is their third home Winter Classic. It's their fourth Winter Classic in total.
Yeah, because they did the first Winter Classic that the Bruins had. It was at Fenway.
It was at Fenway against Philadelphia. They won that one. Then they got smoked by Montreal and Gillette in 2016. But that 2016 team was terrible. Then they played at Chicago. They beat the Blackhawks. And now this is their fourth one. So the Bruins are 2-1 in Winter Classics so far. They're 1-1 at home Winter Classics, but they are 1-0 at Fenway, so that's good.
I went to the alumni game at Jaillet.
Pittsburgh's been in a lot of outdoor games too. I'm not sure.
I thought that said this is their 5th.
It might
be. 5th or 6th.
Yeah, it's probably their 5th or 6th.
They were 3-1-1, so this would be their 6th.
Because they beat Buffalo in the first ever Winter Classic.
Yeah.
That was the first one. They played Washington in one. I'm trying to think of all the winter. Both of these teams have played a lot of outdoor games. But I know Pittsburgh has won a decent amount of theirs too. I know they won the first one because that was the epic shootout against the Sabres in 2008. Brady, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Chicago are tied with the most Winter Classics.
Oh yeah, before I forget, we are probably not going to stay the whole time.
Okay.
We have to go meet Michaela's parents for dinner.
That's fine.
Gotta go tell them the big news.
What? You think you're funny?
What's the big news?
There is none.
Well, Lake Tahoe wasn't officially a Winter Classic, Ikeka.
That was just like the outdoor
that was
series,
just
right?
that was just an outdoor game. That wasn't Winter Classic.
Linus Olmark 21-1.
Yeah, Linus Olmark starts for Boston. Tristan Jarry, I believe, is in goal for Pittsburgh. Should be the starters in this one. Linus
Marchand first goal.
right off the face off.
Literally, Linus Olmark is 21-1 on the season. And we are underway as this is dumped in by the Bruins. They took it off the opening draw.
Should have bet it.
And Bruins get the puck in the attacking zone. The game is on. Puck is dropped as Crosby lifts that one out of the defensive zone. Played back now past Bergeron out to the neutral zone. Brian Rust takes it. Pens clear back. They'll regroup. Jan Ruda. Pass up and deflected into the offensive end. Olmark will take it behind the net, pass it off to a defenseman. Played there by Carlo. And think. Brandon Carlo gets it to the neutral zone, but the Penguins carry right back in. Here's another chance. Good save there. Ullmark gets a piece of Gensel's attempt. Back the other way comes the Bruins into the offensive zone. Can't get a pass through to Pavel Zacha. Jerry's going to grab that with the glove. And we're going to get a whistle here. 19:15 to go in the first.
You place that back.
Yeah, Ben, they shot those commercials like back before the season started. So Ullmark has clearly taken over the #1 goalie role in Boston. Dwight, what's going on? Barry, welcome in. Happy New Year. Great to see you guys in the chat. Really appreciate it. Offensive zone draw now for the Bruins. Next year's Winter Classic is Seattle and Vegas in Seattle at the Mariners ballpark. So that will be fun. Is January 1st, 2024. Frederick had his dump-in attempt chipped out of play, so we'll get another quick face-off here. Earth Citizen, great to see you in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. DJ Blue, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that sub hype in the chat for DJ Blue. Welcome to the channel. Around it goes here. Bruins dump it back in. It's going to be played by Joseph. Back over. Friedman up his own boards. Bruins pinch to keep it in. That's Grzelcyk, but he can't maintain possession. Gets some help, though, out high. Pastrnak back out to the neutral zone. Carries back in for Boston. Over to the far side. Puck in the corner. There's McAvoy pinching down. Back to the blue line. Pasta keeps it in. That one's taken away by Pittsburgh as Joseph sends it all the way down. It will be icing if it reaches, and it does. Just about a minute and a half into this one. We get a whistle and an offensive zone draw for the Bruins on the way. Icing call against the Penguins.
That's pretty sick.
That's how it's been this year, Dwight. It kind of reminds me of the 2011 team where like Rask was coming off that great 2010, but then Thomas took over the net in 2011 and Rask wasn't as good. And it seems this year like Swayman's gone along that same Rask path while Ullmark has been like Thomas and taken over the net. As it's played around now, down to the corner. Bruins after it. There's Marchand. Marchand and DeBrusque battle. Penguins send it up the wall, but can't get it out as Forbert plays. Long shot there, gets blocked to the far side. Good job by Pittsburgh taking away the middle of the ice, and they clear it back out to the neutral zone. Back in, here's Brad. Throws it in there. Marchand off of Gerry, who sends it over. Penguins once again trying to get it out of the zone. This time they will, over the red line. Dumped in by Jeff Carter. Connor Clifton back to get it. He's pressured by a couple of Pens, but the Bruins are able to come away with the puck. Brought up here. Taylor hauls out of the zone. Into the offensive end. Takes a good hit by Ruedel along the boards. Back the other way. Pittsburgh clears it back out to the neutral zone. Hampus Lindholm will throw it back in. Jarry comes out from behind the net. Plays it up the wall. Brian couldn't get the puck through to Brian Rust, but Pittsburgh will get another attempt at it. And they'll regroup here as it's taken up now. Pass through neutral ice. Over the red line and backhanded in. Rolls on Ullmark. Sends it to the corner for Carlo. Gets it up the wall to Foligno. Bruins back the other way. Pittsburgh will take possession back. Deep in their own zone, up the boards. Foligno keeps it in. Bruins try and get the forecheck going. There's Smith. Penguins able to get it by him and eventually get it out of the zone past Lindholm as well. It's taken up now into the Boston end. Foligno back for the Bruins. Sends it behind the net. Looking for a play in front. Nothing there. Pittsburgh able to keep it in. Ruda with a good sneaky shot there, but Ullmark finds it, and he's going to cover that with 16:33 remaining in the first period. Offensive zone face-off on the way for Pittsburgh now. Let's see. Raji Ghost says, if Columbus ever gets to play in a Winter Classic, I hope they pick a Great American Ballpark. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think Columbus has ever been in one. I think they're going to have to be more of like a prominent team to get in one. But Florida State, what's going on? Welcome. So far they've all been played either in or around. Well, no, because Chicago's was played at Notre Dame, so side. It doesn't have to be necessarily in the exact city, but it is always played in an area with an NHL team as the Bruins come back the other way. There's a backhand in by McAvoy. Pad save by Gerry. Ends up in the corner. Everyone trying to dig this puck out, and eventually up the boards will come Pittsburgh. Pens the other way over the red line. They'll dump it in. Danton Heinen will lead the forecheck. That gets well past him as Pastrnak plays it the other way for Boston. He loses it. Gets knocked down as the Bruins are caught in a change. Here's Pittsburgh into the offensive zone. Shot there! Big save by Ullmark. That's the best opportunity of the game so far. And Ullmark gets a piece of it as this one's out to the neutral zone. Pittsburgh dumps back in. Shots on goal are 2-2. Bruins take it in their own end. Here's Forbert. Played the other way. Bruins over the red line and will dump. Taylor Hall will chase to the corner. Pens trying to get it up the wall quickly. They do. Out of the zone. Stolen back at neutral ice by the Bruins. Taken by Lindholm. He fumbles the puck a little bit, but is able to get it into the corner. Line change coming. Third line out there for Boston. Prayed up now. Here's Charlie Coyle to the middle of the ice. Looking for a back pass. And that one's broken up. Good defense there from Pittsburgh. Again, Smart taking away the middle of the ice. Pens come in now looking for a redirection in front. That misses wide. Ends up the boards. Coyle can't maintain it. Penguins take it back. There's Rust to the point. Long shot. Misses off the end boards. Brad Marchand will play it up. Frederick pokes it over the red line in front of the Penguins bench, and the Bruins can finish out their line change. Matt Grzelcyk knocks it down as the Bruins take possession back and dump it into the Penguins zone where the Pens D will get first after it. Dumoulin cycles through, but it gets past everyone except Foligno, who's able to keep that in for the Bruins, and they'll set up now. Long shot by Bergeron. Jarry able to fight through the traffic in front. Around now. Bergeron can't keep it in. The Pens come back the other way. McAvoy takes that one off the boards. The Bruins with some speed. Back up 3-on-3 into the offensive zone. Another long shot and a good save there by Jarry. Second chance to Brusque on the doorstep, but the Penguins goalie gets a pad on it. Across now, played by Clifton. Cycles low to the corner. And back the other way. Here comes Pittsburgh out to the neutral zone. Good hit there at the red line. They'll dump it in behind Ullmark. He leaves it for Clifton. Long stretch of play here. Not a lot of whistles. Very good flow to this game early on.
Andy, go.
These teams going back and forth as now it's Pittsburgh's turn in the offensive zone. There's Jan Ruda into the middle. Puck is loose. Bruins able to find it. Craig Smith starts the breakout. Over the red line. Back the other way. And taking around now. Hey, HTH, what is going on? Great to see you. What's going on? Welcome in. Long shot here. That one misses wide. Great to see you in the chat, man. Thanks for being here. Played around now. 13:05. Taken now out by the blue line. Bruins take it up into the offensive zone. Zacha dumps it, trying to get through the D. Behind the net now. Played there. And the Penguins will come back the other way. No real sustained zone time. These teams are just dumping it back and forth end to end. Getting maybe a shot or two off, but it's not any sort of long extended periods of time in either zone. It's been a very back and forth game. Darkness, what's going on? Anaheim Ducks guy, welcome in. Pickle Rick, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Hey, Gerry, great to see you in the chat. He is at the game. Gerry is at the game right now at Fenway. Appreciate you stopping by. Great to see you. We've gone to our first television timeout. Pittsburgh and Boston still scoreless. And a very back and forth game so far, but not a lot of sustained pressure. Just, kind of get it into the offensive zone, and the defensive side is just kind of flipping it right back out and going the other way. Few shots in on goal, but not a lot of what I would say grade A chances. Couple of solid shots, but the goalies have been sharp. Addy, what's going on? Welcome. VA, welcome in. Good to see you. Vaughn, thanks for coming by. Country Boys, welcome. Andrew, good to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, 51 degrees. That's pretty warm. That's pretty warm for January.
It's gonna be 60 on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
You
wild.
guys want to go to the beach?
It's gonna snow Friday.
Love it.
We'll find out.
What a place we live in, huh?
Yeah, 60 degrees to 20 degrees in like 2 days. Coming back now from this commercial break, Pittsburgh and Boston. Hey, Noah, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Got a lot in the chat today. Want to say hi to everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Offensive zone draw now for Pittsburgh as they win it back. Long shot there, misses off the end boards. Bruins trying to chip it out, but the Pens pinch to keep it in. Sharp angle shot, holding the post is Ullmark. Rust cycles it through to Crosby. Crosby gloves it down in the corner. Back to the point for Smith. Long shot there. Marchand gets hit, and the Penguins keep it in the attacking zone. Bruins trying to clear again. Still can't get it out. Good shift here from Pittsburgh after this TV
nice
timeout.
save.
Nice save there with the pad by Ullmark. Another long shot. Ullmark's got to
great
stop
save.
that one as well. And 2 nice saves from Linus Ullmark. Keeps this game scoreless as Pittsburgh has a very nice shift in the offensive zone there.
Wow.
Another ozone draw here. Penguins trying to take this one. There's Malkin getting a solid opportunity, but Ullmark makes another save. Pens keep it in. Around it goes. Back out. Over the red line into the offensive zone.
Hey,
Played across there. Bruins trying to take it now. It's David Krejci. Back to Grzelcyk. They get by him. Here comes Pittsburgh on the rush. Malkin, offensive zone. And a pad save there by Ullmark. Bruins come back the other way. 3-on-3 up ice. Into the attacking end. Grzelcyk with a shot. Gloved by Gerry. And he's just going to hang on to that. 11:33 remaining in an offensive zone faceoff. Coming for the Bruins. And we'll see what Boston can do here. But Ullmark has had to be busy here the last couple of minutes. And he's made some very, very nice saves.
yeah, McAvoy helped save that too.
Played around now in the corner. Taking it is Frederick. And an icing there. That one is sent all the way down by Pittsburgh. Bruins will get another attacking zone faceoff on the way.
Hello.
Ice looks great, 80s. Ice looks great. All the players have said that it's held up really well. Warmth has not been an issue at all. Right off the draw there, good shot.
Oh yeah.
Right from the top of the circle there by Boston, but Gerry comes across and makes a save.
Yeah, it's just like that like coating shit that you see like at all fake like Christmas displays. It's giving off the illusion that it's cold there in Boston, but it's t-shirt weather.
Played around. Off the draw. Penguins are going to clear the zone this time out to the neutral zone. Pittsburgh up into the offensive end. Nice play by Forbert defensively. Cowboys Nation, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for coming by. Around it goes. Here's Taylor Hall. Brought up into the attacking zone now by Coyle, but he loses that one. And the Pens send it back to the Boston end. They'll regroup and try again. Hampus Lindholm with it. 10:45 to go here in the first period. Again, not a lot of sustained pressure either way. Kind of just one-and-done chances for the most part as these teams go back and forth. Up it goes. There's Gensel across. Carlo's going to be first on it for the Bruins. And Pittsburgh will get in on the forecheck. Carlo, bad pass for Lindholm. Pass to the middle. There's a shot. And Ullmark's got to make another big save on Crosby. Linus Ullmark, very, very sharp here in the first 10 minutes. 8 saves already for the Bruins goaltender. And now Boston will take it and go back the other way. Jake DeBrusk to the offensive zone. Drops it for Marchand. Marchand looking for a pass. Back to the point. Here's McAvoy with a shot. That one just deflects high over the bar. Penguins get to the rebound and clear it back to the Boston zone. Both teams get line changes. Here's Grzelcyk up now. He'll dump it in for the Bruins. Around it goes. And we'll get a whistle here with 9:50 to go in the first. And we are just past the halfway point of this opening period. Victoria, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat as always. Pittsburgh and Boston 0-0 so far, about half a period in. And chances both ways, more so for the Penguins, but the goalie's holding strong. As we have a pretty back and forth first so far. Jamie, great to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. Reaper, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Great to see you guys in the chat. Really appreciate it. Winter Classic afternoon here. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Pretty good game. Holly, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. So, about half a period in. Really appreciate you guys coming by. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams, welcome and wanted here. Just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, talk in the chat, and have some fun. Appreciate you guys watching. Diane, welcome in.
Kill, you just not going to offer anybody this pita bread?
Thanks for being here. Game is on TNT on national television in the U.S. And we're still waiting for our first goal of this one. You're happy with the first 10 minutes if you're an under better on this game. If you're an under better, then you're probably happy that it's scoreless.
I should have taken that first period 0-0.
Caleb, welcome in. Good to see you. Crystal, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I don't know where you heard that from, P, but that is not remotely true.
Someone told me you're from South America. Is that true?
I don't know what dumbass said that, but
it's your accent.
Around it goes now. Pittsburgh back in the offensive zone as we're coming back from the break. Chance in front. And that one's just ripped wide. Ullmark might have got a piece of the glove on that one. Ends up in the netting. Jason Zucker with a great opportunity from the slot. And Bruins again turning the puck over in their own zone. That is not what you want to be doing. And Ullmark has had to be very, very good early in this game. Around now, that one goes off the boards. Taken along the wall. Bruins chip it up and get it out past Ruda. And the Penguins back now. Neutral zone. Both teams play catch with it. Eventually, Pittsburgh dumps it in. Around now, taken by Lindholm.
Show me you dumping.
Back the other way. Bruins with it over the red line. Into the offensive end. Around it goes. Up now, Pittsburgh goes over the red line. He'll dump it in as Ullmark leaves it for Forbert. Forbert takes it behind his own net and will start the breakout as we tick down now. 8:40 to go in the first period as the Bruins enter the offensive end. Pass through to Krejci to the point. Here's Clifton. Fakes a shot, then gets one off. Gerry able to see it the whole way. And he'll cover that one. Another save there for the Penguins netminder, and with 8:33 left in the period, it will be another ozone draw for the Bruins on the way.
Is that Tom and Gerry on his mask? I can't see it well enough.
I didn't
Looks
look. Hey, Terry, Happy New Year. Great to see you here. Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate you watching.
It is Tom and Gerry on both sides. That's fantastic.
Played around now. Bruins off the draw. Back to Pastrnak. Pastrnak with it in front, just wide. And it's going to get through to Jeff Carter, who will try and exit the zone for Pittsburgh. He gets it up and out. Forbert stands up at the blue line. Pasta takes it back now. Bruins going to go back the other way as it's Pavel Zacha into the offensive zone with Krejci to the corner. Penguins move it quickly around the wall. Past Carter and all the way down. That doesn't connect on the pass. It's going to be another icing here against Pittsburgh. I think this is their third or maybe fourth icing. At least their third icing against the Penguins here. So 8:03 to go in the first. Around now, behind the net. Penguins trying to clear their zone. Dumoulin sends it up and out. And that will go all the way back to the Boston zone where Ullmark plays it up to McAvoy. McAvoy takes it now into the offensive end. Pass to DeBrusk. Top of the circle. There's a shot. That one right off the outside of the post. Good chance there. Now the Penguins steal it. They're going to break in. Bad blue line pass. Shot wide. Good opportunity for Gensel, but he can't get it on goal. And another bad turnover there at the blue line by the Bruins. Long shot. Ullmark able to find that through the traffic and cover it up. And Bruins very sloppy here, especially with turnovers early in this game. But Linus Ullmark continues to bail them out time and time again. Bruce, Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. Jarry, you'd think if it was serious, he'd be coming out of the game. He definitely seems shaken up, but they haven't made a goalie change. Back out now. Long shot. Save again by Ullmark. It's taken by Charlie Coyle. Up the boards. Bruins take it now over the red line. And that one's going to get whistled down as the Bruins come in offside. 7:05 to go in the first. Jarry is still laboring in that crease. Oh, it looks like Casey DeSmith is starting to put his gloves on.
What the hell happened?
He's definitely injured with something.
Yeah.
It looks like DeSmith is starting to put his gloves on. We'll see. This goaltending situation for Pittsburgh could get interesting here. Jarry's still in the net as far as now. Another face-off coming up. 7 minutes left, and game is still 0-0. This one's going to be right at the center dot. Around now at the red line, dumped into the offensive zone. Ullmark's got to glove that, and now we'll get an attacking zone face-off for Pittsburgh on the way.
Here's a question. If a goalie is pulled, right, because they're injured or performance, whatever the case is, right?
Yep.
For whatever reason, can they go back in?
Yes.
Okay.
You could swap the goalies every
like
play.
You can do
if
it like
you
a line
wanted.
shift.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no rule like saying there's limited goalie swaps or anything.
That was something I always wondered. I've never asked.
It just doesn't make sense to be constantly flipping your goalie. Like you would want one starter to be the starter for that game.
Yeah.
But Zacha takes it up now into the offensive zone. And we get a whistle there. Again, an offsides. So game getting a little bit of choppy here. All you got... got a little bit choppy here with a lot of whistles these last couple of minutes. Moved in now, high shot. There, Gerry with the shoulder. Gets a piece of that one, then has some trouble getting back to his skates. You got to imagine the goalie changes coming here. I know Gerry wants to play, but he could barely get back up to his skates there. As it's taken now, McAvoy up the wall. Bruins back out. Neutral zone into the offensive end. Grzelcyk jumps into the play. Cycles it down low for Craig Smith. Smith and Nosek. Digging forward along the boards. Couple of pens in there as well. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned board battle. It ends up down low. Ty Smith takes it. Backhands that one off the wall. And the Pittsburgh Penguins work it back out to the neutral zone. Back to get it. 6 minutes to go here in the first period. And the Bruins ice the puck there. We'll get another whistle.
And Gerry's coming out.
5:59 to go in the first, and it's going to be an offensive zone draw for Pittsburgh on the way. Don't know, Sherry. It wasn't anything glaring. He just, after one of the saves that he made, just really hasn't looked right since. It looks like a lower body issue, maybe something with a knee, but he just hasn't been up. He hasn't looked right since. I mean, that after making that shoulder save, he barely got back to his skates. He's staying in there, though. Penguins can't touch it here or they'll be offside, so Bruins chip it out. Neutral zone. Up into the offensive end, Jan Rutta. That's easily blockered away by Ullmark. Oh, big hit! Forbert absolutely dumps one of the Penguins there. It's Gensel down low. And now the Bruins come back the other way. Here's DeBrusk as he gets rubbed out with the hip check along the wall. What a fantastic hit there by Derek Forbert.
I'm going to end this whole man's
Blast
career.
Jake Gensel. Back the other way. Moved into the middle. That one's stolen by Marchand on the back check. Bruins come up ice with numbers. Lindholm into the offensive zone, and he loses it.
Okay.
I don't think is Bergeron in there.
Yeah, he should be coming out.
Yes, these are specific Winter Classic jerseys, Reaper. Dumped into the offensive zone now. Bruins go after it. Dumoulin first back on it for Pittsburgh. He'll go up the boards, out to the neutral zone. We tick under 5 minutes to play in the first period. Driving in on the backhand. That one's sent wide by Bluger. Out to the point. Pittsburgh has it. Still in the offensive zone. Turned over there. Zacha steals. And Boston can play this up to Pastrnak. And Pastrnak puts himself off sides there. Couldn't control the puck off the boards. And with 4.5 minutes to go in this one, we still have ourselves a tied game. In period number 1, as both of these goaltenders, even Gerry looking a little shaken up, both of these goaltenders playing extremely well and making all the saves. So we will go to our final TV timeout now. First period action. Hulk Hogan, what's going on? Great to see you here. Thanks for coming by. And a lot of chances. Just goalies playing really well and nobody finding the back of the net yet. Gerry is definitely shaken up, Brantley. No doubt about that. I'm not sure exactly where it happened, but he does not look right on his left leg. ABZ, he just, after one of the saves he made, had looked shaken up and hasn't been right since. We'll see if he's going to stay in this game or if DeSmith is going to come in. But the last few minutes, Gerry's been laboring out there. Oh, looks like they're going to make the goalie switch right now.
Are they?
Goalie switch is going to be right now for the Penguins at this TV timeout. So Casey DeSmith is going to be coming into the game for the Penguins, and Gerry's headed back to the locker room to be evaluated.
Did you see this?
Yes.
That was a wicked one.
Last year's Winter Classic, I believe, was Minnesota and St. Louis, right? I think it was Minnesota-St. Louis last year. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, Yeah, to have to leave this game of all games and you know, get injured in this one, that's heartbreaking for Tristan Jarry. So now Casey DeSmith will be in net for the Penguins. Every once in a while, Terry, but I haven't bought anything recently. So we get the neutral zone draw now. Penguins take it. Here's Malkin into the Bruins' end, and he'll wait. Dump that one deep to the corner. Try and get the cycle game going. Penn's working it around. Still looking for our first goal. Behind the net there is Krejci against Raquel. And the Bruins able to steal the puck. Grzelcyk trying to get that one up. Not able to get it out. Pittsburgh does a nice job keeping it in, but on the second opportunity, the Bruins do clear. Now Krejci has it. He turns it over, though, at the blue line as the Pens step up on him. And Pittsburgh takes it back.
Another icing.
And, yeah, another icing here against Pittsburgh. And it will be an attacking zone draw for the Bruins on the way. 3:52 left here in the first period. I have no idea, ABZ. I have not heard that. Bruins win the draw back. Trying to set up now in the offensive zone. Here's Marchand from the corner. He gets double teamed, knocked down, and the Penguins come away with the puck. As that's cleared out by Rickard Rakell. Brandon Carlo goes to get it. Bruins will try again on the breakout as Lindholm passes up. Penguins take it back in their own zone. It's Dumoulin. And Rust backhands that one up. Move to the middle. Taken here. Marchand steals again. There's a shot, but Dumoulin does a good job getting his stick in the shooting lane. And that ends up going out of play as we get a whistle with 3:21 to go and an ozone draw for Boston on the way. Andrew, no, not really, no. Another attacking zone draw here for the Bruins. One back, out high. Long shot through traffic, missed wide. Bruins trying to get something on goal, but the Penguins are doing a great job keeping everything to the outside. And they clear the zone again here as Boston's got to get back. Clifton comes over. Takes it from Carter. It's chipped up the wall. Frederick can't get it past Ruedel. Board battle for it now. Everybody's digging for the puck. And around it goes there. Clifton gets hit. We got a penalty call coming up now against Pittsburgh. First power play of the game is going to go to the Bruins, as it's going to be a boarding penalty against the Penguins for that hit on Clifton. I believe it was Teddy Bluger with the hit. And Boston's going to go to the first power play here once the Penguins touch the puck. Into the offensive zone. Pens still haven't touched it up. Now they will in the corner. And we're going to get a stoppage and a power play for the Bruins on the way. We'll see if they can take advantage and get the lead in this one. Just over 2 minutes to go. And yeah, Bluger just comes in and hits Clifton from behind. Square in the numbers. And that is going to put Boston on the power play here with 2:27 to go in the first.
I always thought for whatever reason boarding was just an automatic major.
No. Has to be like really ugly.
Yeah.
You have to like run a guy from like the blue line in and just blast him.
Go big or go home.
Yeah,
baby.
it's got to be bad. So it'll be an offensive zone draw now for the Bruins on the power play.
All right, Will, here's your chance.
Up the wall. Penguins to it in the corner.
Yeah.
And that one's all the way down.
They might have charged out now.
Back up over the line into the offensive zone. Taken there by Marchand. And it's taken again by Pittsburgh as they clear it all the way. Good start.
It doesn't feel like that first line's been out there long.
Good start to this penalty kill for the Penguins. Bruins trying to gain some sustained pressure in the zone as this one's ripped around. Up the wall to Hall. Behind the net, played there, Pastrnak to Marchand. Marchand's hit along the wall, turns it over. Penguins on it again as everyone's trying to dig this puck along the boards. Finally kept in by Lindholm, back down low.
Someone's stick went flying.
Taken
Dropping
back there. It's
back here.
Lindholm across to Marchand. Marchand keeps it in
way
his
to keep it
skates,
in,
gets it to
Marchand.
Bergeron. Here's Brad. Shot there. That's high over the bar.
Man.
Best chance of the power play there for the Bruins. They're set up again. Another shot there. DeSmith with the save, and he covers the rebound.
Oh, man.
Wow, what an exciting bet.
Wait, so what did you bet?
And 116.
What'd you bet Marchand on?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you took Brad on something.
116 to go here in the first
Oh,
period.
gotcha, okay.
Under a minute left on the power play. Bruins with a couple of good chances. And
Yeah, I was going to say, he probably was just
it'll
slightly
be another
under the center.
offensive zone draw coming up here.
They're like both the same chance. I feel like Marchand's actually taking more shots. So.
Played back now.
Yeah, it's
Still
the wing,
42
probably.
seconds left on the power play. Bruins have it attacking zone. Shot
Oh,
there,
straight-
blocked in front. Kept in by McAvoy out high.
Oh, God.
Played again. Shot in again. That one gets knocked down. Pens get to the rebound. And they're going to be able to send that one all the way down the ice.
Yeah, you just have to pray for a deflection.
50 seconds to go in the first.
Yeah.
20 seconds left on the power play. Time for one more rush for Boston.
He's just
Carried
gonna
up
be
now.
screaming down there.
Into the offensive end. Bruins looking for one last chance. Foligno chips it to the middle, but
pass.
couldn't get it to Zaka. Penguins clear again. That's going to do it for the power play. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 25 seconds left in the first period. Still a scoreless game. Lindholm gets chased by Malkin. And ends up turning the puck over there. Penguins on it. Here's a shot. And Omar with a great save. Nosek on it now. Bruins out to the neutral zone. Penguins regroup in their own end. 5 seconds to go in the period. That's probably going to finish out this first. It does. The horn sounds. And it is a 0-0 first period between the Bruins and Penguins. Some very good goaltending in this game. Linus Ullmark, boy, has saved the Bruins on multiple occasions. Pittsburgh could have easily had 3 or 4 goals in that period, and Ullmark has made some phenomenal stops. But that brings us now to the end of period 1. It is still a 0-0 hockey game, and we'll have some time now before the second period begins here at the intermission. So, thank you guys for watching. Good to have you in the chat. Please don't forget, really means a lot if you give that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. And, a lot of shots on goal in that first period. 14 for the Penguins, 11 for the Bruins. We had double-digit shots for both teams, 25 in total, but the goaltending stands tall. And that is where we are at after one. We're going to have to wait and see if anyone's going to be able to score in period number 2. Hey, Craig, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it.
Did you bring your bag in, Mikhail?
Let's see. Yeah, it's a cool logo for sure. Very old school. Both of these teams went very old school with their jersey designs. And Olmark's mask, Andy Moog, yes, that's a throwback as well. Andy Moog, former Bruins goaltender way back in the day. Let's see. I'm doing well, Craig. How are you? Thanks for being here. The Hurricanes and Capitals have the other outdoor game this year, the Stadium Series game in February. So that'll be a big division. That'll be a big division battle there. Right now, Carolina's first in the Metro Division, and Washington is third. So, 2 teams that are playing well will be meeting in February for the outdoor game in North Carolina. All right, sounds good, Andrew. See you later. Thanks for being here. I don't know. He's doing stuff. He can do what he wants. Let's see. Gerry says, looks like it's going to be a longer than normal intermission, 22 or 23 minutes. Yes, he can, Hulk. He can do whatever he wants, just like I can do whatever I want. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer intermission here. I'm sure that there's a bit of a travel time, too, to get from the ice actually into the locker rooms. They have to, go down through the dugouts and into the locker rooms. So it's not like a normal NHL arena where you just, leave the bench, go down the tunnel, and the locker room's right there. So we'll have the intermission report here over the next few minutes, and then we'll get ready for the second period. Oh, the Black Keys are performing a concert during during intermission. So again, there's always a bunch of extra stuff that goes along with marquee events like this, so I'm not surprised. So yeah, there's an intermission concert, which definitely leads to them extending the intermission by 5 minutes or so. Sean, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Harper says hello. Hello to Harper.
Hi, Harper.
Welcome in. Glad that you're watching. Check and see if anything. Jace, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Only highlights, Reaper. It's not on TV in the U.S. unless you have NHL Network, but it's not on any. It's not on any regular TV channels in the U.S.
You're there.
Andy, trying to come up?
Yeah. You're not getting a piece, but come over here.
Come on, Andy. Join the stream.
No.
Doggo. Maybe Rowdy. I don't schedule that far in advance, so I have no idea. But a big event like that, I most likely would want to, yes. But I have no idea what my schedule is going to be that, in over a month from now. I do 1 week at a time. Isaac, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Jay, welcome in. Good to have you. Thanks for coming by. Glad that you found the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Craig, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Craig. Welcome. Thank you so much. Awesome to have you here. Let's give a warm welcome in the chat for Craig, everybody. Hey, what's going on, Wayne? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Good to have you in the chat. I don't know what you mean you haven't heard from me lately. I've literally been streaming nonstop for weeks, literally since the season started. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Kyle, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Jari got injured and has left the game, Jace. It's Casey DeSmith in goal for the Penguins now. Unknown, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Good to see you in the chat. Football, what's going on? Welcome in. So, Penguins emergency goaltender Mike Chason made the trip to Boston.
Wow.
So, if anything were to happen to Smith now, we could see an e-bug. We could see an emergency backup in the Winter Classic potentially. Hey, Happy New Year, Unknown. Great to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here.
Black keys.
Yes, Chris Letang is out, Isaac. Yes. He is not in the lineup for the Penguins.
Inside out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Joe's up there.
They would never get this.
You know what we need? We need a really smelly bearded man. Let's see if that band Inside Out's still around. What's happening, Unknown?
5-time Grammy winners. Wow.
They're not even black.
What? Grab a napkin. Yeah. No, honestly, Unknown. I'm waiting for Brody to knock something over.
Oh, come on now. Come on. I'm blaming that spilled drink the other night on Evan. That was all on him.
Favorite moment
like that?
Favorite moment of the NHL season so far. Oh boy, that's a tough one. God, favorite moment. It might be the Bruins winning, breaking the record for the longest home winning streak to start a season when they won 14 straight to start the year. I think when they broke that record for early season, that was pretty good. I mean, at the end of the day, what happens in the first few months isn't what's important. It's what happens, you know, when you're in the playoffs in May and June. But as far as so far, I would say probably the Bruins breaking that record. But the important part of the season for Boston is going to become playoff time, not right now. Yes, intermission is slightly longer hockey sports because, well, I guess this intermission concert has something to do with it. Anaheim Ducks guy, thanks for subscribing. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for another new subscriber. Thank you so much. Awesome to have you. And let's get that warm welcome in the chat. Yeah, Bergeron getting 1,000 points as well.
That's a good one.
But if the Bruins don't win in the playoffs, nothing that's happened in the regular season is really going to mean much. Like, this season will be a failure if the Bruins don't win in the playoffs and at least make a deep run.
I mean, the way it's looking, it's a failure if you don't make it to the Cup.
Yeah, like this is an all or nothing year for Boston. Because you
that
Bergeron and Krejci are both probably in their final seasons. So, I would say this is your last chance with Bergeron and Krejci. So this is an all or nothing year. You've either got to win it, or this just wasn't a successful season if you don't win it.
These symbols.
Some vintage like pasties.
Those are awful symbols, aren't they?
Are. Well, I think there's like really nice pasties.
I don't wear Vans Anaheim Ducks,
Very
guy.
cheap brand.
Brody does though.
I do wear Vans quite a bit.
Brody wears Vans.
Like I feel like Zildjian is just Zildjian and Oh God, what's the other one?
Zildjian's like number.
Yeah, Zildjian is like I was gonna say that's.
Yeah,
top.
there's another brand.
There's one other I can't think.
Milo is pretty.
What is it?
Milo.
No,
Yeah, it's not Milo that I'm thinking of.
it's one that like a lot of rock drummers
Yeah.
use. That's not Zildjian. Does it start with a P?
No, so that's pasty, but no, it's not what.
Milo, Zildjian.
Zildjian is goat. I've been to the Zildjian factory, Ben.
Isn't that like in Worcester or something?
No,
nearby?
it's like Norwell. It's like up
Yeah.
near Boston. But I've been there. It's cool.
Sabian.
Oh, Sabian.
Sabian
And
is what I was thinking
Pearl.
of,
Pearl
yeah.
was what I was
Pearl's
thinking of
actually really
too.
high-end, too.
It's me, Brody, Michaela, and Will. Unknown.
Seth's just rolling up.
Seth's rolling in. Just in time for the second period. Well, anyway, I'm going to go grab another beer quick. Brody, you can hang with the chat for a second.
foot.
And I'm going to go grab another Molson Canadian and get ready for the second period.
A.
Molson Canadian, eh?
Yeah. Who else is there off cam? William and
Just answered that.
Michelob Ultra.
Boofa?
Big boofs.
Who's boofing? Straight boofing?
Straight boofing, bro. What up, boys?
No, stay.
I'll stay. This is what you come to off-the-wall hockey for right here, huh?
Brody laying down literally with the graphics like covering his face.
Do you guys have pants on? If so, prove it.
Prove
No.
it. Brody's actually butt naked
I've actually
from the
been
waist
balls
down.
deep this whole time.
My pants are right here. I do have pants on.
That's just
Brody
green
doesn't
screen.
though.
Because John told me not to.
No.
John said I'm having the boys over, no pants.
No. That's why Seth's rushing to get here.
That's why he had to roll up first.
I gotta get the cheese.
The cheese. You boofing, bro?
I don't argue about player rankings, Jace. Somebody's subjective opinion about player rankings is just not anything that everybody's list is going to be different, so who cares?
Yeah.
Like who cares? Everyone's
It's all subjective. anyways.
everyone's list is going to be different. So it's not like there's a objective all-time this is guaranteed truth everyone's list is different, so I don't even bother making one. No one gives a shit what I think, and I don't give a shit what other people think. Jerry's not wearing pants at Fenway. Oh, there must be a heavy police presence there.
Man.
Imagine.
It's like that couple that was caught at the Oakland A's stadium having sex on the top of.
Yeah. Hey, Built Spencerville, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you. Molson is fantastic, Pickle Rick, and if you don't like it, I don't care because I'm gonna drink it anyway.
John single-handedly keeping Molten in business.
Oh, what do these people think? I'm gonna not drink something because they don't like it? I don't give a fuck what you think.
Fuck your opinions.
The last Bruins Winter Classic 2016 was in 2016. No, it wasn't. Chicago's was between then.
Last one in
the last one in Massachusetts was 2016 at Jaillet, but when the Bruins played against Chicago.
We should have a Winter Classic at the Garden sometime.
Yeah. that kind of defeats the whole purpose of it being an outdoor game.
Nah, dude, you know where you should do it? It's Central Park Ice Skating Rink.
That would be
fucking
hilarious.
awesome.
I don't think there's like stands there, but that would be hilarious.
I don't think it's big enough. I think it's
not.
just slightly
It's
smaller.
definitely not NHL size.
No way. That would be fucking awesome.
Sasha, that's hilarious. Says, I predict by the end of the stream, Brody will knock down the
Guys, I'm not
background.
going to be here until the end of the stream, so...
What the heck is a salad?
Yeah, Michaela had to get it. I like how it says on the thing of Gawk. It just says G-O-C-K. It was a
Nice
Greek
Greek
salad
salad.
with chicken.
That's a standard.
Yes, I remember that Winter Classic quite well, Isaac.
Some
What?
potential on some Keeblers.
Are they in there?
Yeah.
Go get them.
Oh, I'll have a
Incredible.
Keebler. I'll have a Keebler if you leave me alone. Stop.
Anderson! I guess Seth's here.
You're there. Andy, come on.
Barry, that's funny. Wow, Seth showing up with the McDonald's. The McDanks for the stream.
Wow, the McDonald's Sprite, huh?
If I had to
Ruin those
guess
taste
your
buds,
favorite player on the Penguins, Jace, I'm gonna
right,
guess Sidney Crosby, but there's a lot of good options on Pittsburgh. Blue Moon is good, Robert. I like
Stripes, huh?
I like Blue Moon.
Blue Moon is everybody's first beer.
Blue Moon is like my at the restaurant beer. Like I go to a restaurant and just get a Blue Moon.
Give me one of those. Give me all those fudge stripes. Michaela?
Oh, now we're passing the fudge stripes around.
Garo.
So, we know Gerry was shaken up, but if it was just a puck on the kneecap, oh, to get like under, if his knees were down, he could slip in that crease,
That would make
like
more
under
sense.
the pad, or like above the pad and but under the pant leg. That would suck. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see him back or not. It depends on. I don't know. It's gonna depend on if it swells up and how painful it is. I mean, when he was out there before he got taken out for DeSmith, I mean, he could barely get back to his skates
Andy,
once he was
get
down. Like, he could get down fine, but he couldn't get back up. Like, you can't have a goalie playing, like, not
Don't
able
tease
to
me
have
like
his
that.
full range of movements
Just
playing
don't
in
tease
goal
her
in
like
an
that.
NHL game. Like, that's gonna cost you. I hope he's okay though. That's tough. Aries, great to see you. Happy New Year. Thanks for coming by.
No way, this is second intermission.
No, it's
First.
first intermission. Appreciate you being here as always. Looks like we're getting close to the start of the second, so we're good. We're gonna be dropping the puck on period 2 here real quick. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Vernon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Number 7.
With one pickle.
Appreciate you.
One singular pickle.
We're getting ready for period 2. We had a scoreless first. It certainly wasn't for the
No,
lack
good
of
point.
trying.
Andy, come
Like,
here.
both teams had double-digit
here.
shots on goals. We had 25 total
Yo,
shots in
come here.
that first period.
Up here.
Like there's been like good chances for these teams to score, but the goalies have been really good so far. So we'll see if that continues or if somebody's finally going to be able to break the ice and get one in the back of the net here coming up. Yeah, it's a vulnerable spot, Ben. And there's not a lot of vulnerable spots with goalies, especially nowadays. The equipment is so good. And, you know, the technology's there where they're pretty covered, but there are a few spots where you can still get hit that it's not a good spot, and that right above the knee, definitely one of them. If he's down and that pad is like parallel with the ice and the puck's able to get in above that pad, you can get straight through there, straight to the leg, and that sucks. Yes, it is a chocolate fudge stripe cookie, Aries. Yes. Keebler.
Can't say no to that Keebler.
Your favorite player on Boston? I'm gonna guess David Pastrnak.
Well, that was a pretty standard intermission. I
We
feel like.
are underway now. Puck is dropped on the second period. Penguins dump it in, and we are back ready to go. Cleared all the way down there. Boston ices it just 12, 13 seconds in. They let that other second click off there, but... Whoa, we've got the E-Bug ready. We do have a Mike Chason, the emergency backup goalie for the Penguins, who traveled with the team.
From Cole Harbor, Nova Scotia.
Is out ready to go. So if anything were to happen to Casey DeSmith, we could have an E-Bug in a Winter Classic. That would be something. Around now, Penguins have it offensive zone. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Just underway here in the second. 30 seconds in. Lindholm gets checked. Puck ends up in the corner. Bergeron up the wall. Not able to get it by the Pens. Crosby knocks down DeBrusque. Bergeron takes it. Still can't work it out. Rust with a long shot there. Bounces in. Just goes wide of the post. What a great opportunity there.
I'll win $337.
Around it goes. Played to Carlo. Carlo trying to get it up the wall. And that's out past Pittsburgh. All the way down. Marchand's going to be first on it in the corner. He spins off the check. Played back there. Marchand trying to get to Bergeron, but he was well covered, and the Penguins clear again. All the way down. Yeah, honestly, Baker. No, it's going to be Mike Chason's turn.
The Zamboni driver.
No Anaheim Ducks guy. No, I don't think. None of us do.
Quack.
Played up now. Up the wall. Taken there by McAvoy. Cleared out by Boston. They'll try and get back the other way. At the blue line. Bruins regrouping. Waiting for a passing lane to open up. Pittsburgh's done a very good job of limiting Boston in this game and keeping everything to the outside. As this is played now, top of the circle. Bruins trying to maintain possession. Two Penguins on Pastrnak, and they're able to steal the puck and get it out of the zone. Once again, stifling defense there from Pittsburgh. Taken around now. Shot ends up wide. Puck's in the corner. Forbert after it. Back to the point. Here's a long shot that's purposely sent to the corner. Rolls in on Olmark off a deflection, and that's going to be covered just over 2 minutes into this second. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off coming for the Penguins.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, man. I didn't even notice how close that was.
Pittsburgh's had some really close ones here with these chances. It feels like it's only a matter of time before something goes in. Olmark has stood on his head in this game, but that's not going to last forever. Friedman keeps it in. And that deflects up and out of play. We'll basically just redo that last face-off a couple seconds later.
Well, you never know. Might end up with one or two in there.
How many more pieces are there?
I have 5 more.
Oh my god. Yeah, you also saw that for more than you're already at.
I already made my money back.
Taken up now. Boston's out of the zone, carrying to the Pittsburgh end. Frederick around to the corner. He's hit hard by Friedman. Taylor Hall gets knocked down. And we're going to get an interference penalty here. John McIsaac with the call.
Sure.
It's going to be an interference penalty against P.O. Joseph. And Boston's going to go to the power play here as he took down Taylor Hall, who was headed towards the front of the net.
All right, let's fucking do something this time around.
Maynard, because both of these teams draw massive national TV audiences. That's why. The ratings when these teams play on national TV are through the roof. So they're gonna take what's gonna make them the most money. It's an offensive zone face-off now for the Bruins on the power play, their second power play of the game. Rocks, what's going on? Welcome in. Valerie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, it is, Valerie. It is the Winter Classic. 17:36 to go. Not in the U.S. it isn't, Maynard. that game would not get nearly the viewership in the United States. And we're already going to get a holding call here. Boston is going to take a penalty just 10 seconds into their power play. And that's going to be Pastrnak just wrapping up Brock McGinn there. Not a smart play from David Pastrnak. No reason to reach out with the arm there. And now we're going to have 1 minute and 50 seconds of 4-on-4. Minute and 50 seconds now of 4-on-4. Hey, Gordon, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. So, we're going to see some open ice now.
How's that spray? Is it spicy?
Tingling my tonsils.
Oh, you gotta.
Trying to play it up out to the neutral zone, over the red line, into the offensive end.
Ooh.
Shot in there. That one goes up high. Well, Maynard, next year's Winter Classic is in Seattle for the Kraken and Golden Knights. So, still not in Canada. Have fun with that. Played up now. Taken down low.
Down the street on Broadway.
Shop?
Yeah.
Around it goes, and that's an icing. 1:15 to go in the 4-on-4.
Hope you got the overs and icing. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, a lot of icings. A lot of icings.
We have to be at 10 already.
Of course, she's already asking me to go like, on it. I'd have to see it first. I would.
One back now, taken by the Bruins off the draw. There's Carlo. Lifted up to Krejci. Bruins take it back out of their zone. Over the red line into the offensive end. Nope, that's the Heritage Classic, Reaper. The Heritage Classic, the Stadium Series, and the Winter Classic are all different things. None of those are the same. The Heritage Classic, the Winter Classic, and the Stadium Series are all outdoor games, and they're all different things. Around now into the middle. There's a shot just ripped wide. 35 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Around down low. 4 minutes into this second period. Still looking for our first goal. Just under 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Around now up the boards. Chipped out. Bruins get it back. Here's Clifton to the offensive end. Drop pass doesn't connect. And now here come the Penguins into the offensive zone. Crosby with the puck. Trying to get a pass across. Can't get it cleanly through. He gets knocked down by Clifton. Here's Bergeron. Will backhand it up. Marchand not able to get to that one before the D of Pittsburgh keeps it in the zone. 4-on-4 is over. Power play, brief power play for the Penguins. Not long at all. And now the Penguins power play comes to an end as we're back to 5-on-5. Omar holds the post. And we got another cut penalty
oh my God.
coming up here against Boston.
What do you say, interference? High sticking, I think he said.
Yeah, it looks like he got clipped with a high stick up there. So Pittsburgh's going right back to the power play here. This will be their first actual power play of the game because that last one was 10 seconds. Hampus Lindholm is to the box for high sticking. It will be Pittsburgh with a chance to get our first goal on the man advantage as that's one back to the point. Long shot there. Rebound chance!
Save.
And not able to get the rebound on goal. Olmark made a great first save. Bruins clear. $15 minutes to go here in the second. Played up now. Ty Smith drops it back. Around the boards now. Olmark will play it in the trapezoid. Cleared himself all the way down to DeSmith as the goalie's play catch. You don't see that happen often. But Omark says, I don't need a defenseman. I'm just going to clear it myself. Still a minute 10 to go on Pittsburgh's power play. Malkin's up into the offensive zone. He gets kept to the outside. Pens move it to Crosby. Cross ice, top of the circle. Now down low. Malkin trying to go sharp angle. Holding the post is Allmark. Back out high. Moved across here. Bruins deflect that pass. And they're going to get that out to the neutral zone. Pens got to regroup. 45 seconds left on the power play. Around it goes. Crosby gets checked by McAvoy, and the Bruins clear it all the way down. Behind the net. Marchand, like most players in this game, Maynard, have been pretty quiet. I mean, there just hasn't been a lot of offense in this game. There's been some shots and some chances, but I mean, there's just not a lot of sustained offense for anybody in this game. It's been very defensively played so far. Final 10 seconds of the Pittsburgh power play into the offensive zone. Drop back there, turned over. Bruins have a 2-on-1. Shorthanded into the offensive zone. Through to Marchand. Oh, they went offside. Oh, they went offside right as that penalty was coming to an end. It was going to be a 2-on-1 for Boston. And the power play looks like it did click to 0.
Those like Letterman jackets, those are awesome.
And we're going to go to our first commercial break here of period 2. Pittsburgh and Boston still 0-0. Very defensively played game. Bruins have just killed that last penalty to Lindholm. And we are still got nothing here. He left the game with an injury, Luca, and has not returned. Hey, Rick, what is going on? Welcome in. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Great to see you in the chat. So we're now to our first commercial break of the second, and we're still scoreless. This has been all defense and goaltending so far in this one, and the goalies in particular have been very, very good. Unfortunately, Tristan Jarry is out for Pittsburgh. Casey DeSmith has had to come in after Jarry got hurt. Hearing it might have been a puck to the knee for Jarry, and he definitely looked injured. And just wasn't the same. Came out of the game during the last TV timeout of the first period, and DeSmith has been in ever since. Happy New Year to your dogs as well, Pickle Rick. I am 26, Jace.
Old enough.
So we're here. Still waiting on a goal. I feel like the first goal of this game is going to be very important. Because it doesn't seem like there's going to be many of them. So to get out to that lead and put yourself in front is going to be very important in this particular game.
It's all yours.
Oh, that was onside.
That was onside. That wasn't even really that close. His entire skate is still on the blue line. That's not even close.
That's tough.
What a terrible call there. That was onside by Marchand's entire skate. Like, your skate just has to be on the blue line. I mean, I get if it's like an inch or two off, but that wasn't even close. His whole skate was still on the blue line.
Big money on who's scoring that first point.
Yep.
Anyway, we're back underway now as Pittsburgh dumps it in. Omar's going to glove it like an outfielder. And
I see what you did there.
We've got Alex Verdugo in left field making a catch there. 25 on the under is looking very good, Pickle Rick. I don't see this game going over at this point. So it'll be an attacking zone face-off now for Pittsburgh. 13:04 to go in the second. I feel like a Pittsburgh goal is coming up because they got the offsides is that's got bad vibes around it. Now I feel like Pittsburgh's gonna score because that's the way hockey usually works. Pens have to get onside, so that allows the Bruins a chance to a breakout. McAvoy with it up through the middle. Up into the offensive end here. Now here's Pastrnak. Spins it back. Back to the point. Moved across to McAvoy. He blasts one in. Deflected. High over the bar and wide. Pastrnak trying to work it now, but the Pens are all over him defensively. I have been very impressed with Pittsburgh's defensive coverage. Like, they are just all over. Anytime a Bruins player touches the puck, the Pens are all over him. And there's no time and space for Boston at all to do anything offensively. Pittsburgh has been phenomenal defensively in this game. As Ricard Raquel sends one wide, McAvoy takes it back for the Bruins. He'll go up the boards, get it to the middle and out of the zone. Bruins turn it over, entering the zone again. Like, they just give the puck right back. But Pittsburgh did ice the puck. That wasn't a smart icing there either. Pittsburgh ices the puck here. We get another whistle. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Bruins on the way. Like, that icing there is so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, you just stole the puck back. You have possession, and you just throw it. And you just throw it down the ice. Like, now it gives Boston an offensive zone faceoff. Back the other way. Bruins have it in the neutral zone. Marchand can't get his pass through. Bergeron's out there, yeah.
He's out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you see Marchand out there, Bergeron is pretty much going to be out there too, yes. They are constantly together, even killing penalties.
Yeah, I thought Pastrnak was on that first line too. I didn't even know they changed it.
No, he used to be.
Yeah.
But last year they started switching it because
I kind of like that.
Pastrnak plays well with Hall.
Yeah. Because you have Hall, what would it be? Hall, Krejci, and Pastrnak?
Actually, Hall got flipped with Zacha now because they've put Zacha with Krejci and Pastrnak. But last year it was Hall and Pastrnak at the end of the year.
That's what I remember. Was
now it's Krejci, Pastrnak, and Zacha. They want the all check line. And Hall's been down with Coyle. But the Bruins will be getting scoring from so many as we get a chance in front. Here, and Pittsburgh scores first.
Will hate to see
I told you.
You did call that, John.
I said a Pittsburgh goal was coming. It's Kasperi Kapanen left alone in front, and he rips it over the glove of Ullmark. It's the first goal of the game with 11:20 to go in the second. And it is Kasperi Kapanen. I wonder how many people bet him first goal. Only his 6th of the season. But Pittsburgh goes up 1-0 here. Told you the vibes were a Pittsburgh goal was coming. Boston is way too sloppy right now. No, he used to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He was actually originally drafted by Pittsburgh, then traded to Toronto, started his career in Toronto, and then was traded back to the Penguins. So Kapanen gets the first goal of the game. And it is 1-0 Pittsburgh as that deflects up and out of play. 11:04 to go here in the second period. And eventually the Bruins' sloppy play is caught up to them.
Bitches.
No, I just did it, BC Transportation. Although the horn wasn't working the last time I did it, which the sound part of it, which yeah, it's still not. The graphic worked, but I don't know what happened with the sound. I'm going to have to try and fix that. But goal there. Out of the zone, cleared by Pittsburgh all the way back. That's icing. Bruins will get an offensive zone draw. Pittsburgh is leading shots on goal 17-10. And, well, they actually took one away during that intermission from Boston. Originally, Boston had 11 shots in that first, but I guess the stat guys went back and checked it, and actually it's 10. So Pittsburgh with a healthy shot advantage and a 1-0 lead on the scoreboard as well. Here we go, one back, played here, Dumoulin. Pittsburgh's already out of the zone. So we're approaching the halfway point of this game, 10:50 to go in the period. David Pastrnak has it for Boston, skating into the offensive zone. Trying to go through two guys there and eventually just loses it. Like, you're not going to deke through two defensemen at the NHL level. I mean, maybe if you're Connor McDavid, but That just wasn't a high percentage play there. Bruins have it now. Here's Krejci. Lifted up through. Zacha. Back to Krejci in the offensive zone. Krejci just rips one wide. Back across now to McAvoy. Through now. Trying to get it over to Pastrnak, but the Penguins D right in. Yeah, forced pass there, and the Penguins D is able to break it up. And Pittsburgh continues to play so well defensively in this one, as actually Joseph will dump it in. In on the forecheck, Penguins come away with it. Not able to maintain, though, as it's taken by Lindholm over to McAvoy. Up the boards there. Zacha chips it out. Pens go back to their own end. 9:50 remaining here in the second. Malkin with the pass off for Dumoulin. Up into the offensive zone. Gets it back. Shot there. Ripped wide. Taken now by Lindholm. Bruins trying to clear back the other way over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Fourth line's on the ice. They have been invisible in this game so far. And generally, the Bruins have had good performances from up and down their lineup this season. Even their third and fourth lines have been good, but the fourth line in this game has been non-existent, as they haven't done much. As Campbell gets it in, or Smith gets it in now. I wish Gregory Campbell was still on the fourth line, but over now to Smith. Back to the point. Long shot there from Carlo, well wide. Misses that one. Chance in front, deflected. Pittsburgh trying to get it out. Cannot. Bruins keep it in. This is the kind of shift that Boston needed. Smith gets a stick on that one, and Ty Smith will clear it to the blue line, but not out. Foligno keeps it in for the Bruins. He'll cycle down low. DeBrusque now as the Bruins get a top line on the ice. Taken there by Marchand. Back to the point. Long shot there. Smith makes the save. Bruins starting to show a little bit of life here.
Right now.
Taken over in the corner, lifted up. Worked again in for Bergeron, but he can't get the shot off.
Keep it in.
Bruins keep it in again at the blue line. Long sustained offensive zone pressure.
What a chance.
DeBrusque tried to pass it through the crease there, but it goes through the skates of Marchand. Back the other way. Here come the Bruins up ice. Neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Trying to spin it back, not able to. Around it goes. And the Pens get it to the red line, but no further as Boston carries back in. Here's Taylor Hall. Around down to the corner. Trying to work it up. Bruins still on the attack. They've at least woken up since giving up the goal, but if only
definitely in their favor.
If only they played like this in the first 30 minutes of the game and didn't need to be scored on to start acting this way. Like they've had a lot of zone time now. Around it goes, looking for a pass across, gloved by Smith.
I agree.
And we get a whistle. Offensive zone draw coming now for the Bruins. 7:25 to go in the second period. Pittsburgh leads 1-0 on Kasperi's Kapanen goal. The only scoring so far in this one. But Bruins have at least had some zone time since then. But boy, have they been sloppy for most of the first half of this game. And it remains 1-0 as we go to our second commercial break of this one. Thank you guys all for watching. Good to have you in the chat. Winter Classic hockey here this afternoon. Please don't forget, really means a lot if you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. So fans of all teams, welcome and wanted. Just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. This is a Patrice Bergeron jersey, Jace. One of the black alternates that the Bruins wear. So the Bruins will have an attacking zone face-off when we get back from this commercial, but they're going to have to try and get some offense going. They've been better here the last 2-3 minutes, but need a full effort the rest of this game. They've been shut down very well so far today.
Yeah.
What did you bet?
Pastrnak anytime goal.
I bet your sweet ass Bippy.
Yeah. Sweet ass.
You're there.
A
none of which are looking good right now.
A Pastrnak goal would be nice.
I mean, yours is very alive.
So do you have Bergeron first Bruins goal or just?
I think it was first overall goal.
Oh, I'm
I was
pumped.
trying to figure that out.
I'm
Yeah.
pumped for the
First
Kraken
overall
and
goal.
Golden Knights next year, Bruce. That's going to be a great game.
Go bet him for second goal.
The two newest teams in the league.
Double down.
That's going to draw a
He's gonna
ton of
throw one
attention. That will probably be a very highly watched Winter Classic and building up tons of hype for the newest teams.
Still don't know if I'm working tomorrow or not.
Really?
Yeah, no one will answer me. I don't know if I'm
Here we
just
are,
gonna
back
go.
from the commercial. Penguins take it
really funny.
defensively.
Or just don't show up?
I really don't want to.
That gets knocked down. Pens in
Well, I
in
know
the
they're
zone.
gonna
Bruins
go
trying to get in on the
outside.
forecheck. Here's Zaka.
Right.
Can't maintain possession.
Oh, you bet.
Get you betcha.
I'm gonna do nothing.
Bitch.
Thrown off a helmet there. Taken back by Boston as Krejci tries to get it out of their zone. Ticking now. 6:45 to go in the second. To the offensive end. But Zaka goes in ahead of the play. And the Bruins are once again offsides.
Oh, this fucking team, dude. So bad.
Yeah, they're horrible.
They're awful. What team do you know that loses at home? Fucking pansies. Like I said, put an asterisk next to it.
31 of the 32 NHL teams.
Touche. Those fucking gloves are
Taken
sick.
back out now.
Shut up.
Penguins have it. Can't keep it in the neutral
Okay.
zone, though. Bruins send it right back in. They'll get on the forecheck. Played to the middle there. Bruins trying to steal it back.
Just Blazies.
Trying to work it around. Back the other way. Taken here. Bruins back into the offensive zone. Charlie McAvoy in the corner. Pressured by the D. Spins it to the other side. Raquel's all over the Bruin in the corner there. It's sent back to Coyle on the near side. Back out high. Long shot there. Deflected. Knocked
Oh,
down
get
in
back to
front.
it. Oh.
And Grizzlick trying to keep it in, but it's backhanded out by Malkin. And then the Penguins go offsides. And we'll get a whistle with 5:57 to go in the second. Penguins offsides this time. And we'll get another neutral zone face-off on the way.
Young man.
The whole factory.
Oh, they're not...
Buttons.
They should be doing that, Bruce, but they're not skating well enough today to do that. I don't know if they had a big New Year's Eve or what, but they just haven't had the legs really going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, top team in the NHL wrestling Beavers, 60 points at the New Year, really trash.
Fucking ass.
How are those Habs and their 33 points and dead last in the Atlantic Division? That's going really well. I don't give a shit about the scoreboard. I care about the season standings. And the Bruins have 60 points of top team in the NHL.
Get him, baby.
Have fun with the Bedard pick. I mean, you'll be lucky if you do get the Bedard pick because he'll be the best player your team's seen in 50 fucking years.
The badark dark.
Sweet potato, sweet potato.
You ready for twin again tonight?
No.
Time.
That was a mistake.
Hey, I've seen my team win a Stanley Cup in my lifetime.
Unless you're going to gamble, you can't get.
It's
It is true.
Did you go just for a drink last night, or did you gamble?
No, I didn't gamble.
All right.
I gambled $20 that Will put in.
Oh, that's funny.
Lost immediately.
Yeah, you bet.
I really wanted you to win some of that, so you could kept playing for a while.
Having just the Pops as the band that's just sitting
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
It is fantastic. The Bruins won the cup in 2011 In case you obviously weren't watching hockey then. I literally went to the Stanley Cup parade.
Did you?
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
The last time the Habs won the Cup, I wasn't even born yet.
A little prolonged, but...
Who are the Habs?
What?
Who are the Habs?
Montreal Canadiens.
Oh.
Team irrelevance.
These expensive tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The cheapest ticket for, like, not being able to see was, like, $450.
Yeah, we were looking today.
Yeah.
Today it was like 600 was the lowest that we found.
Oh, God. I mean, it's probably a cool atmosphere, but...
That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
just can't see.
Penguins
that's exactly
dump
what
it
I said.
in
The
now.
experience of it is probably, like, fucking
Played up the
fantastic,
wall
but
here.
You're not going to see anything.
The beers are probably like $14.
Just about.
Played back now. Here's Clifton for the Bruins.
So
Shot gets
expensive at
blocked
Fenway.
off the glass, taken by Kapanen. Up ice comes Pittsburgh back the other way, trying to walk it in. Across there, pass for Heinen gets broken up by Foligno on the back check. Played here by Nosek. Moved back into the middle. Bruins once again leave way too much room, but Ullmark bails them out. As Linus Ullmark makes a great glove save and keeps this game 1-0.
What?
Didn't realize how much 10 pounds actually feels when you like hold it out like that.
Yeah, it feels like,
Ugh.
10 pounds.
Like
Played-
really struggling.
Played back now. That one deflects into the bench, and we get a whistle.
So let me try.
So 5:18 to go here in the second. Still a 1-0 game. Kasperi Kapanen. His second period goal is the only scoring so far in this one.
Oh, that's easy.
It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Penguins, but the Bruins win it back. And they're going to start the breakout as it's carried up ice. Over the red line and dumped in. Rolled in there, and that one gets covered by DeSmith. 5:08 to go. It will be an offensive zone draw coming now for the Bruins.
Get fit. Start going to the gym, Will.
I really want to.
I do too. I'm getting fat.
Keep eating that shit.
As he
I know,
comes
since
in
the guy that just
with a
moved down
bag
to
of McDonald's, yeah.
You got any fries left in there?
We got a hamburger.
No.
Single hamburger.
Hey, what's going on, Ernie? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to see you in the
Is there
chat.
one pickle on that too?
Who did I miss as well? Dakota, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Really appreciate it. One up now through the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end as we're under 5 minutes to play in the second. Bruins trying to keep it in the attacking zone. It's taken by Crosby, though. And Pittsburgh. Lob played against to the offensive zone.
Go hit the gym.
Trying to work it around there. Another one deflected wide.
Gym over by the Swansea Mall.
Sure.
Moved up now to the middle. Played out to the neutral zone over the red line and dumped into the offensive end. That one gets rolled in on DeSmith, who quickly gets it to his D-man, and Pittsburgh's once again out of the zone.
Fuck that, I
No
wanna go every day if I'm gonna go.
sustained pressure here for Boston as the Pens come back the other way. Dumoulin dumps it in. Around it goes. Far side. Pens have it. Looking for a pass. Back to the point. Smith.
I'd go a different
Backhands it
turn
down.
every day.
Malkin with it now along the boards. 4
All
minutes
day,
to
I
go.
could
That's
time
lifted
it
out
the
to the
day,
neutral
no time
zone.
if I had to.
Let's go check it out, see how much it is.
I'll look it up right now.
Which place is this?
And that one gets rolled in there on
Straight away
Ullmark,
for
who covers
Walmart.
it and makes the
Went to
save.
Sunday
So
Mallows.
3:51 to go here in the second.
All right, let's go.
And it will be an offensive zone draw again here for the Penguins.
Are you around again?
Start next week, yeah.
Wow.
Yep, you guys, nobody liked that I lived down there, so I decided I would move back to see my friends.
That's just not true.
Hey, Trevor, what's going on? Welcome.
Crunch.
Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to see you. Yeah, Boston's been very sloppy in this game, Barry. This has certainly not been their A game or really even their B game. From what we've seen from the Bruins this season, they do have a chance here, though. Hall with a shot and a save by DeSmith.
$10 a month.
Bad turnover there by the Penguins. Bruins have it now offensive zone.
Pretty good.
Knocked down by Frederick. Kept in. Another chance there. Coyle on the doorstep. Another chance and a save by DeSmith.
Shit.
Back out now comes Pittsburgh. Bruins with a couple of good opportunities there. And then we get
Here
a
we go,
shot
here we
off
go.
between Forbert and Heinen.
A $30.
And that one deflects up behind the net and in out of play. We get a whistle now with 3:21 to go.
Wow.
It's not that bad, though.
No. I'll be down to try it. I don't know what kind of stuff they have there. Though.
And
That's
now
my only thing, I
Pittsburgh.
feel like I gotta see the gym
Pittsburgh will
first.
get an attacking zone face-off now. So these teams keep just going back and forth.
I don't think they allow you to see the gym first.
Oh yeah, a lot of gyms you can just go and do a tour first.
DeSmith is
Yeah.
in net
It
because
just go as like a one-time guest.
Tristan Jarry left late in the first period.
They have trainers and stuff, too.
After getting injured. Wasn't sure exactly when the injury happened, but
Training.
no, I haven't seen anything, Sherry, but Jarry doesn't appear to be coming back.
Nice,
And DeSmith is in goal now.
Oh, that's
I
awful.
think it's, if you remember too, it's free to do that stuff.
Back out now. Bergeron clears. Bruins get to the neutral zone. Rolled back in. Wide of Ullmark. Lindholm is on it. Trying to backhand that one. DeBrusk knocks it down. And the puck was played with a high stick. So it'll be an attacking zone draw again for the Penguins. 3:03 to go in the second. .303 to go here in the second. No, I have not, Luca. I have not. Back the other way. Penguins send it deep in. Here's Carlo. Carlo up the wall. Can't get it out. Move to the middle. Marchand breaks it away from Crosby there, but now Lindholm off the boards. Can't get it out again. Penguins still on the attack. Bruins send it all the way. And that is
No.
going to reach Marcus Pettersson. Touches up for icing, and now we get Jan Ruda and Brad Marchand getting
out.
into it. And we get a little bit of a scrum down in the corner here. Bruins want this a lot more of this than the Penguins. Pittsburgh is not a overly physical, tough team. If this starts getting into a physical game, then that's going to favor Boston.
Signing the pesky pole.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. Just keep forgetting my fucking Sharpie. That's true too.
Tough seats.
Oh, great seats for a game.
Oh yeah, tough seats to get.
Oh yeah.
As
Not too bad.
2:35
To get
now
that
to go.
first row is tough. You can get like the
Offensive
second,
zone
third,
draw
fourth.
for Pittsburgh. And taken off the draw there. Cleared once again all the way down. And it's going to be another icing against the Bruins. As right off the faceoff, they do the same thing.
Carlo with that nasty eye, huh?
I know.
Honestly, it kind of looks like it, Barry. Bruins did close the bar at last night, I guess. Like they have not had their legs today, that's for sure. They're lucky that Ullmark was ready to go, because this easily could be like 5-1 Pittsburgh or 5-0 Pittsburgh even. I mean, the Bruins have had some chances, but they've been thoroughly outplayed from a possession and just overall flow of the game standpoint. It's brought up now. Here's DeBrusk. Throws it through the middle. Nobody home. Pittsburgh first on it, and they're right back out of the zone. No, there's no zone time.
Oh.
Pens have it now in the attacking end. Bruins defenseman doesn't have a stick. There's a long shot that's blocked in front. Malkin right on it. Another one deflected down.
I love the no stick.
Moved over now to Pastrnak. Pastrnak gets pressured. Can't clear the zone. Pittsburgh is just all over any Bruin that has the puck, and the Bruins are like panicking with the puck on their stick and don't know what to do with it. They're not making quick enough plays. Pittsburgh's all over them. And finally, it's off his skate now and barely gotten out of the zone. Carried up by Krejci. Now Pastrnak with a drop pass to nobody. Like, I don't know what he was doing there. Just nobody's on the same page right now for Boston. Pens carry back in. Ullmark blockers it up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle with 1:15 to go. Another attacking zone draw on the way for the Penguins.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Working. What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
When do you go back?
Sunday.
Oh.
I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
Omar blockered that one out of play, and a Penguins fan caught it. And he gets a nice souvenir.
And it gets dapped up, bro.
And dapped up. Taken now to the middle. Pittsburgh with it. Brian Rust with a spin-around shot that's blocked by Carlo. Carlos gets it out of the zone. Nosek gets knocked down. Foligno dumps it in. Going in on the forecheck is going to be Charlie Coyle. Taken now by Brandon Carlo pinching. He can't get possession. The Pens come back the other way. Wide there. Back off the boards. Taken by the Bruins. Under a minute to go in the second period.
All right,
Boy,
let's see the pace, huh?
I hope Jim Montgomery's got something to say at this
Oh,
intermission because they need something to get turned around here. Bruins have it now. Nosek in the corner. Offensive zone. Fourth line. DeBrusk out. Looks like they're mid-change. DeBrusk trying to get it over to Forbert. Forbert's shot goes wide. Back out again all the way to the Boston end. And the Bruins can finish off that line change. Top guys are going to come out with 20 seconds left. Into the offensive end is DeBrusk. Backhands one in. Easily held there by DeSmith. Bruins keep it, though, into the middle. There's a shot. DeSmith with another pad save. And he covers up the loose puck in the crease. 11 seconds to go in the second. It'll be an offensive zone draw on the way for the Bruins. Kasperi Kapanen, Jeremy, has the goal for Pittsburgh. It's the only goal so far.
Yeah, I'm going to finish this.
Around now, Bruins here trying to get a tying goal before this intermission, but they're going to need to be a heck of a lot better in the third if they think they're going to come back in this game. 11.4 on the clock. And back it goes. Bruins off the draw. Cycling it around. Marchand to the middle. Long shot from the point. Saved by DeSmith. And the rebound gets taken to the corner by the Penguins. That is going to do it.
Their best minute of hockey so far this game.
And that is going to lead to the horn sounding. This second period comes to a close. We did have a goal in the second, which is more than we had in the first, but it was only one goal. As we head now to the second intermission, Kasperi Kapanen has the Pittsburgh Penguins up 1-0 through 40 minutes of play.
John, you're eating the last two pieces of pizza.
We've got 20 minutes to go, and the Bruins are going to need to be a heck of a lot better in the third period if they're going to come back in this game. No, honestly, you're 100% right, Barry. If it wasn't for Ullmark, the Penguins would probably be up 4 or 5-0 in this game. But Boston's going to have to find their game in the third period. They have not had it so far. And the Penguins have played extremely well defensively. Just like I said, they're outplaying the Bruins right now. And every time a Boston player gets the puck, Pittsburgh has defenders all over them. And the Bruins are not able to get any time and space with the puck. They're not getting much going in the attacking zone. And Pittsburgh is looking really, really good right now. Ruargus, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, they got to get their legs going, Bruce. The Bruins have been outskated this entire game, with the exception of maybe a few shifts here and there.
That's fucking dumb.
Tomorrow night, Austin, I'm doing Sabres and Capitals, and then Stars and Kings. Dark Wolf, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it.
That looks so fucking soggy.
Extra pickle.
Probably supposed to be on the first one.
Ruining the paper.
They're like, oh shit, I forgot about
I think Montgomery's going to be ripping into him a little bit, hopefully, here at the intermission. Tell him to just, I mean, they got to get pucks in and go get them. Like, this is you got to simplify your game here for Boston. You've got to stop turning the puck over. They've had some brutal turnovers in this game, but they need to dump in the puck and go get it on the forecheck.
John, I would love for you to give a intermission speech.
They got to simplify the game.
Hey!
They got to simplify the game and just start getting their legs going, get in on the forecheck, and cause some turnovers in the Penguin zone that result in some scoring chances.
Stop. Go pick that up.
Ben, no, I am not doing that game this week. No.
Yeah. Hey.
I have been a Boston fan my entire life, Jace. Dark Wolf, good to see you here.
No.
Yeah, Olmark has been incredible. Olmark has been incredible in this game. He's played so well.
Did you just shower? Like before you got here?
The Leafs should beat the Blues. The Leafs should beat the Blues, Jace. Or Austin. Yes, Austin asked that. 100% they should beat the Blues. St. Louis is not very good this year. And they also just lost Ryan O'Reilly and Vladimir Tarasenko to injuries. So
This is coming from a guy who just had 2 McDonald's hamburgers and a large fry.
Make me sick.
Andy.
And then you're gonna soak it all up with a cigarette for dessert.
I'll quit.
Look, we've all quit.
You ever really quit?
Andy, shut the fuck up.
Go get my charger, please.
Are we seeing this commercial?
Because I'm from Massachusetts, Steve, and we root for the home team here, not teams that haven't won championships in 3 generations. I mean, I've gotten 6 Patriots Super Bowls, a Bruins Stanley Cup, a Celtics NBA championship, and three World Series from the Red Sox.
No, 4. 4.
4.
04, 07, 13, and 18.
Yeah, 4 World Series from the Red Sox.
Title Town, baby. Or as the unlocals call it, Beantown.
Yep.
Who the fuck calls it Beantown?
So all 4 of our major sports teams have won championships in my lifetime that I've actually watched them win.
Yep.
I'll take it. I'll be happy with that.
I mean, it's hard to argue it. Name a city that's done that. LA, maybe the closest.
The Kings, Dodgers. LA hasn't had a Oh no, Rams.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Lakers. Rams.
Yeah, I guess LA has also all had championships.
Oh yeah, Dodgers too. Yeah.
Dodgers, Kings won in 12 and 14.
For whatever reason, I thought you meant the Sacramento Kings. I was like,
No,
what?
no, I'm talking about
Yeah.
the LA Kings.
LA Kings, yeah.
The Lakers. So
Like,
yeah,
they
I
have to
guess
be next closest.
LA has had championships recently from all 4 of their teams too.
Like who else?
Tampa has football, hockey.
Tampa's got
Did
a
the
few.
Rays ever?
No,
the
Rays
Rays
made it to
never.
the World Series.
The Rays
That
made
was
it
a
to the
COVID
World
year,
Series,
but
but
they
never
lost.
won. So.
Because fucking Kashner pulled Blake Snell in the
So
7th inning.
Tampa's had
No
football
good.
and hockey. They don't have a basketball team.
Who's that?
Tampa doesn't have a basketball team.
Nah, they're close
so.
to
New York.
Orlando. New York hasn't really won anything. The Yankees have won 1 series. That was
Giants.
13.
Yeah.
Yankees.
They're from New Jersey. That doesn't count.
I mean,
The Yankees count.
the
I'll give you
Rangers
Yankees.
haven't won a World Series. The Rangers haven't won a Stanley Cup since '94.
The Knicks haven't done shit.
Yeah, the Islanders haven't won a cup
Islanders
since
are awful.
1980, some early 80s.
Yeah.
No, Boston and LA have had like
Yeah, I
all
would
of
say
their
Boston
teams
and
have
LA,
recent
more so Boston
championships.
by a mile, but
No, duh.
Yeah.
Wow, if you don't-
Early 80s was the last time so the
I'm gonna say
the city
that.
of New York hasn't had a Stanley Cup since '94.
who was that last one?
The
Rangers.
Rangers, yeah. Mark Messier.
Mark Messier.
I mean, it's a regular season game. It's 1 out of 82. Would it be nice to win, considering it's the Winter Classic? Yes. Is it something that is like season changing? No. Like again, The regular season is so inconsequential for the Bruins, who are a win now team. The only thing that matters is the playoffs. Yeah. Like, I don't care if Boston got into the playoffs by 1 point as a wild card team or won the President's Trophy and was the best team in the league. The only thing that matters for the Bruins this year is how they do in the playoffs. That's literally it. This season is a failure if they don't do well in the playoffs, no matter how good they are in the regular season.
Have they actually clinched up to this point, or no? It's too early.
No, God. Right? They're not even halfway through the season.
That's true. Oh, yeah. I keep thinking it's still early. Hey!
Mr. Jack, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I mean, it does not matter. Like, if the Bruins win, you know, 60 games this year and have 120 plus points, if they lose in the first early in the playoffs, it's a failure of a season. All that matters is going for the Stanley Cup. This is, I would say, definitely the last year of David Krejci, probably the last year of Patrice Bergeron as well. So Boston isn't going to be Boston next year. This is their last shot. No, there are certainly some teams that would just be happy to get to the playoffs. Realistically, there are plenty of teams that would just be happy to get to the playoffs. Like if Buffalo makes the playoffs this year, they lose first round, it's still a successful season for Buffalo. If Buffalo just gets to the playoffs, it's a successful year for them. If Detroit makes the playoffs, it's a successful year for them. These teams that are coming out of rebuild are just like, they're happy to even just show improvement. That's a realistic progression of things, is to just be better. But when you're a all-in win-now team, it's Stanley Cup or bust. Successful for the Ducks, Mr. Jack, is getting the first overall draft pick. Honestly, that's what Anaheim should be going for at this point, is the first overall pick. No, Bruce, Pastrnak's going to cost more than that. There's no way he signs at $10 million a year. He's going to cost at least 11. Jake, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Really appreciate it. I mean, Pittsburgh's played a great game defensively, Mike. I mean, unless Boston starts really, finding a way to get their legs going and breaking through this Pens D-zone coverage, it's going to be hard for the Bruins to score goals. Pittsburgh has shut them down to this point in the game.
Bitches.
All right,
see everyone this weekend.
Have fun. We'll see ya. Thanks for stopping by.
It's been real. It's been fun. Sad that hasn't been real fun.
I haven't even whipped out the laptop with Minecraft yet.
Can we stay for a few more minutes?
Come on, grab a pizza.
Got a Red Bull sitting in here.
All right, Brody and Michaela are leaving. See you later, guys.
You got the pizza off the table?
John, finish that pizza for me.
All right.
It's 2 pieces. You can do it.
Sure. Bruins versus Vegas. Listen, the Stanley. You can take guesses at who you think is going to be in the Stanley Cup final. I don't have one down here. No, mine's up in my room. You can take guesses at what you want or what you think the Stanley Cup final is going to be, but there's no way to predict that right now, other than just taking guesses at it. We know what happens. The playoffs are extremely difficult. Literally, the NHL playoffs are as hard as it gets, and there are going to be upsets. There always are every year. There will be other, there'll be other teams that start playing really well come playoff time. There'll be other teams that you go into the playoffs with high hopes and you're really disappointed with how they perform in the postseason. You know, it's just until it happens, you don't know what's going to happen.
It's the extension, right? Is it the extender Wi-Fi, Johnny?
Yeah.
Is it 5.1?
What?
Oh, it's 8.1.
It's my address. That's a good call on fixing the horn, or at least trying to. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Oh, I want this one. I'm gonna try it here. Again, I'm not sure really why it's not working, but I'm gonna give it a try here.
I love this thing.
Hmm.
Just take it everywhere I go. 'Cause I want to be near it. That was sexual.
Here, let me go into settings quick.
See how much I got left on the card.
Oh, that might be why.
More than you expected?
Just enough.
Alright, hang on. I just updated something, guys. Let me see if this works. Nope. Oh, yeah. There it is. There it goes. Alright, I think it is. I think I fixed it. Let me know. I think I fixed it. Okay. I did fix it. Yeah. Sometimes Streamlabs will just change stuff without me actually changing it. So, like, all of a sudden my hotkeys didn't work anymore, or that one didn't for some reason. But anyway, it should be working now. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it.
Welcome.
We should be pretty close to the start of the, yeah, couple minutes away from the start of the third period. So we'll see if Pittsburgh holds this lead or if Boston's able to come back here. But we're gonna find out. There's gonna be a big 20 minutes of hockey coming up, one period game. Jimmy Joe, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dark where I am, Ben. Looking outside. Sun's pretty much set at this point. Yeah, I feel like Coyle hasn't been out there a lot, Bruce, but I haven't looked at the ice time numbers. Maybe he's been out there and I just haven't noticed him doing a lot, but, I don't know. I think everyone for Boston across the board has not been great in this game. They're going to need a much better third period for sure. It is 4:32 here, Jake. And it is pretty dark outside. Yeah, I mean, the Penguins, yeah, other than Ullmark, that's correct, Ben. Ullmark's been outstanding. The Bruins skaters have not been good enough.
Little bit sleepy.
Yeah. Paul Bissonnette saying Boston's been a little bit sleepy is some very correct analysis there. They've got to be ready to go for this third period. As far as I know, it's going to be DeSmith the rest of the way, Sherry. I do not particularly like Jack Edwards Luka as a broadcaster. His style is not my favorite, to say the least. Yeah, but they shouldn't be, Sherry. They shouldn't be tired. They didn't play yesterday. They're at home. Like, it's not like they had to travel. They played at home Saturday as well. Like, it's not like they've been traveling. There's no excuse for the Bruins to be tired. Hey, Stuart, Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Hey, we got Sal in the chat. Behind the Arc Basketball. What's going on, man? Welcome. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. Sal does some great basketball streams for college and NBA. Yeah, you'd think they'd be pretty pumped up, Bruce, for a marquee event like this. That's, one of the biggest regular season games of the NHL's schedule. Yeah, how they are sleepy in this one, I don't know, but it's only a 1-goal game. Like, is unimpressive as the Bruins have been. It's not that they're down by 5 here. Like, this is a 1-goal hockey game that, if they bring it in the third period, is still very winnable if they can just actually play like they have for most of this season in the third period. I mean, this is a team with 28 wins on the season. Like, they've played really well for most of this year. They've got to be that team in the third. But Pittsburgh's also played really well, especially defensively and from a puck possession standpoint. I think the Penguins deserve a lot of credit for their defensive game in particular. They're not giving the Bruins an inch. Like, as soon as a Boston player touches the puck, he's got 1, if not 2 Penguins on him, and it's forced a lot of turnovers where the Bruins have kind of panicked with the pucks, and Boston has turned the puck over because Pittsburgh's been all over them and not giving them any sort of time or space. And the Bruins need to find a way to break through that defensive coverage. And I think the big thing here for Boston is they got to get some odd man rushes. They haven't really had any high, Pittsburgh's always been good back defensively, and Boston hasn't had breakaways or 2-on-1s really. Chances that, to really open things up offensively and get those high-quality scoring chances. The Penguins have been very smart as far as, being in a good position defensively, and the Bruins need to find a way to break through that. But that comes with your skating game, which Boston has not really had at all today, is their legs. So they need to get the legs moving, and that will lead to those kinds of opportunities in 2-on-1s and whatnot. It's possible, Luca. It's definitely possible, Luca. I mean, right now, we're not even halfway through the season yet, but right now, the Bruins and Penguins would meet in the playoffs in the first round. Boston is the 1 seed and Pittsburgh as the 2nd wild card. Obviously, 1 game changes and that can change. The standings are fluid on a daily basis right now, but right now it would be a first-round matchup. And then Carolina would play the Rangers, New Jersey would play Washington, and Toronto would play Tampa Bay again. But again, the standings change on a daily basis at this point in the NHL season. You've got, depending on who wins and loses, you've got teams moving up and down every single day. So if Pittsburgh wins this game, they will jump ahead of the New York Rangers and go to the first wild card spot. Then you would have the Bruins playing the Rangers, and you have the Hurricanes playing the Penguins. So it could change literally by the end of this period. But anyway, here we are. Third period has begun. Penguins dump it to the offensive zone, and we are underway. The final 20 minutes. Bruins and Penguins, 1-0 game. Pittsburgh in the lead. Kasperi capping and with the goal. And we already getting offsides here against Boston. So, I guess we're already seeing the sloppiness continue here as the Bruins going offsides and we'll get a whistle. Aaron, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Eddie, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Back now. Penguins have it in their own zone, trying to break it out. Across through the neutral zone. Bruins send it back. Here's Marchand over to Pastrnak. Looks like the Bruins have put Pastrnak up on that top line now, so they've put that three combo back together with Bergeron, Marchand, and Pastrnak. They do that sometimes when they're really looking to get the offense going, and that's obviously the case here. Maynard, I am not sure what you were talking about. Around now, we got a delayed penalty coming up here to the Bruins, and that's going to be a trip. Early power play chances. Grizzlick's going to head off. And an early power play chance coming for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And boy, oh boy. This is going to be a big opportunity for Pittsburgh on the power play to try and extend this lead to 2. Not a smart penalty there by Matt Grizzlick. And this is going to be a big chance here for Pittsburgh. Back out now. Bruins, Nosek clears it all the way down. Good start to the PK for Boston. Pens get it back in their own zone. Back up now over the red line into the offensive end. Round up, cleared there. Back out again by the Bruins. So here we are, just over a minute and a half into this third period. Pittsburgh on the power play trying to make it 2-0. Bruins back defensively. Rim that one up the boards, but not out. Across now to Crosby. Pens set up in the attacking end. Still a minute and 20 seconds to go on the power play. Malkin down low for Crosby. Crosby behind the net. He's dangerous from there. Forbert blocks his pass attempt. Sends it up the boards, and it's out to the neutral zone as Ty Smith can't keep it in. Taken now in by Pittsburgh. Played to the middle of the ice. Bruins get across. Taken up the wall, off the glass and out. And we'll get a whistle here. 17:39 to go. 50 seconds left on the Pittsburgh power play. Bruins doing well on the kill so far. Offsides again there. Penguins win the draw back from the neutral zone. Behind the net, DeSmith leaves it. Pittsburgh comes up ice. Played around now. Rust with it in the corner. Taken there. Lindholm down low. Carter. Far side back to the point. Rust. Cycled down low along the boards. Pittsburgh still has it. Trying to get a shot off there. Oh, Mark with a good save. Puck gets almost popped loose, but he's able to cover it. 13 seconds to go on the power play. And 17:02 to go here in period 3. Offensive zone face-off coming up now. Crosby against Bergeron. Bergeron wins it back defensively. The Penguins keep it in. Here it is out at the point along the half wall. Final 5 seconds of the power play. Working around. Thrown in there. Taken by Forbert. Bruins kill the penalty off. We're back to 5-a-side hockey. Grizzlick's out of the penalty box, and here's Nosek into the offensive end. Bruins still looking for the tying goal. One to the side. Played there, Pastrnak to the point. Across the blue line there to Lindholm. Back top of the circle, Pasta with a shot. That one's blocked wide. Around it goes. Bless you.
Thank you.
Taken here by Lindholm. Looking for a redirection in front to Smith, able to grab that in the glove. And he covers it with 16:22 remaining. Offensive zone faceoff for Boston on the way. Still a 1-0 game here. Boston in the attacking end, looking for the tying goal. Face-off, one to the sideboards, kind of a stalemate. Everybody digging for it. Taylor Hall on it. And that's chipped away from him as the Penguins get it out to the neutral zone. Played across now. Bruins get it back. Here's McAvoy off his stick. Penguins come back the other way as they steal. Brock McGinn dumps it in behind Omar. Sends it around. Omar has to make a save on this long shot from Carter. McAvoy comes away with it. Sends it up the boards. Out to the red line. Bruins in front of the bench there trying to dig this one out. There's Pastrnak. Worked around. Played here by Ruda. Back up and into the attacking end. Nice hit there by Forbert. Clifton takes it. Spins it to Forbert, who loses it down in the corner. A couple Penguins there. Now Malkin has the puck. Plays it back to the point. Long shot there. And that's deflected in front up into the netting. We'll get a whistle. 15:20 to go. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Penguins on the way. And shots are getting a little bit closer here. Boston's catching up, but still haven't put one in the back of the net. And that is the difference right now as the Penguins continue to lead this 1-0. And it looks like Olmark's got to get his helmet back buckled. Chris Rooney gives him a hand. Getting ready now for this face-off. The puck is literally on the goal light. It's resting on the goal light. That is that is pretty funny. What are the chances of that? Played around, back to the point. Pens have it offensive zone. Down in the corner. Around now, back to the point. Played there. Off of a skate, taken. Penguins still cycling it around. Bruins trying to get there defensively. Eventually, the Bruins able to work it up to Marchand. He's out of the zone. His pass attempt for Lindholm gets knocked down by Crosby, who dumps it right back in. And again, the Bruins here, not any sort of sustained puck possession or pressure. Just do not have their game going today. It's brought up now by Marchand into the offensive zone. Passes across for Grizzlick, top of the circle. And that one's blocked in front as he tried to get it to the middle. Penguins take it now. And we're going to get a penalty call against Pittsburgh. It's going to be a trip here against Brian Dumoulin. So the Bruins will get a power play chance here in the third period. And this is going to be a big opportunity for the Bruins here to try and tie this game. They're 0 for 2 on the power play so far, but we'll see what they can do with this chance. This is a big, big chance here in this period. And Dumoulin goes to the penalty box. It will be a chance here for Boston. 14:20 to go in the third. Played across. Bruins have the power play unit out there. Looks like it's the second unit to start. Played back here by Hall. He cycles it down low for Foligno. His pass to the middle is offline, and the Penguins clear it all the way down. Good start there for the PK. Bruins try and carry back up. It's McAvoy. Over the red line to Hall into the offensive zone. Taylor Hall stops. Tries to cycle down low, but can't get it anywhere. Zacha and Foligno helping along the boards. Pavel Zacha, pass across, top of the circle. Shot there, saved by DeSmith. Blockers that one aside. Played by Krejci now. Back to McAvoy at the point. Over to Krejci. McAvoy again. To the face-off circle. There's a shot blocked in front. Nobody able to get to it, and Pittsburgh clears. Still a minute to go on the power play here for the Bruins. Taken now by Lindholm. Looks like they're going to get their top line on the ice now. Top power play unit out there as Lindholm carries in. Takes it himself down below the goal line. Spins back. Passes to the point. Bruins set up again with 47 seconds to go on the advantage. Pittsburgh doing well on the penalty kill so far. Top of the circle. Marchand back to Lindholm. Lindholm with a shot through traffic. Blocker saved by DeSmith. Another shot there for Boston, but DeSmith with the stop. Played around now. 25 seconds to go. And that's going to get by Marchand all the way out of the zone. Penguins clear again. Shots are almost tied. But the Bruins still trail by one on the scoreboard. There's David Pastrnak. He can't get a clean shot through. Bruins with one last chance to Bergeron. Long shot from the point. Blocked in front. Penguins players run into each other. Boston keeps possession. Grzelcyk. Offensive zone over to Marchand. Full strength power plays over. Bruins are down low. And they score! Boston, right after the power play had expires, tucks it in. It's a 1-1 hockey game as the Bruins finally get on the board. It's Jake DeBrusk. And this game is tied as Jake DeBrusk finally gets the Bruins on the board. A great down low play and is able to stuff it by DeSmith.
Wow.
A power move to the net, stuffs it through the goaltender. And we have ourselves a tied hockey game here with 12:14 to go in the third. We'll see if that wakes the Bruins up. Back it goes now. Here comes Boston. Taken by Zacha to the middle. Forbert out of the zone over the red line. Dumped it in. Trent Fredericks first on it. Cycles it with Coyle down low. Coyle in the corner. Coyle with it, looking for a play. He ends up losing it to Dumoulin, and the Penguins get it out. Bruins trying to quickly come back the other way, though, as they steal back in the neutral zone. Flipped in, and Frederick will get in on the forecheck. He lands a big hit. Around it goes. There's Foligno with a check. Bruins play it now. In front of the Penguins bench. Pittsburgh off a skate. Bergeron. Can't dump that one through, but Marchand's there to help. Here's Foligno. Sends that one wide of DeSmith. Bergeron's on it. Patrice Bergeron looking for a short side chance. DeSmith holds a post on Marchand. And a big save there by Casey DeSmith as he covers that one with 11:11 to go. Third period, and this game remains tied at 1. And we're going to head to a commercial break here. Our first commercial stoppage of period 3. Pittsburgh and Boston 1-1. This looks like a game that's going to go right down to the wire. Bruins will have an offensive zone face-off when we get back from this commercial. And all of a sudden, this is going to be quite the ending between these two. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to see you in the chat. Lado, what's going on? Welcome in.
Got any vodka? Can I use some of this?
Sure. I don't know. Where do you even find that?
On
That's
top
not
of the
mine.
freezer.
Oh, those never get used. Yeah.
Word.
Hey, Chris, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. We're just getting ready to come back from the commercial break here. Pittsburgh and Boston tied 1-1. Third period action.
Let's get silly.
Yes, sir. Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. This all of a sudden, Pittsburgh was playing very, very well. Boston needed to get their game going. They got a big goal from Jake DeBrusk, and we'll see if that's going to be a game changer. But all of a sudden, this game is tied, even though Pittsburgh's controlled most of the play. And we'll see if the Bruins can work some magic here towards the end. Adam, what's going on? Welcome. Great to see you in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Hey, I would love to see overtime, Luca. That would be super exciting. As it's taken now, one back by the Bruins. Setting up offensive zone, trying to keep it there. Pittsburgh staying aggressive defensively, not giving the Bruins a lot of time and space. Here's Pastrnak along the boards. Into the middle, goes off a skate to Brian Rust, and Rust is going to clear it out for the Pens. Back away it goes. McAvoy takes a hit. Puck worked up the wall. Pens pinch to keep it in. Taken over. Here's Pastrnak. One-on-one against Ruda. Into the offensive zone. Driving wide. Trying to get to the middle. DeSmith is able to hold the post and cover that one up as Pastrnak and Ruda go heavy towards the goaltender and eventually get knocked down. 10:36 now to go in the third. Jake DeBrusk, Jared. I thought you were at the game. He said earlier he was at the game. Taken now off the draw. Penguins come away with it, up the boards, and out of the zone. And that one gets gloved down by DeBrusk. Oh, you happened to be in the bathroom at the exact time that they scored? That sucks. That sucks, man. But yeah, Jake DeBrusk scored, and that's why we're 1-1. No, Mander, because Tristan Jarry got injured in the first period. He got injured. Frankie, what's going on? Welcome in. So DeSmith is in goal now for the Penguins. Around now, taken. Long shot off glass. Played up and kept in at the blue line by Pittsburgh. Still trying to cycle it around the offensive zone. Trying to get it back now along the boards. He's out for the game, no Mander. I don't know beyond that, but we tick under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Trying to move it back to the middle. Here comes Pittsburgh with a shot. Oh, that one just ripped wide off glass. Around the wall. Trying to work this one. Kept in at the blue line. Taken here. Penguins have it. Taken by Clifton for the Bruins up the wing. Boston still can't chip it out of the zone. Finally, they do. Here's Ricard Raquel back to the offensive end. He fires a shot in that's blocked away by Ullmark. Penguins getting some good chances here. Trying to work this one around. Down low. Played in the corner. Taken by Clifton. Over to Foligno. Worked up along the boards. Played here. Kept in at the blue line. Taken down now. Foligno. Able to work that up to Frederick. Frederick chips it out of the zone, and the Bruins get it to neutral ice. Penguins trying to carry back in. They get onside. Down low, played to the corner. Worked across now by Boston up ice over the red line. Bruins to the attacking end. Here's a shot in there. DeSmith gets a piece of it off glass, kept in by Grzelcyk. Bruins have it now offensive zone. Craig Smith's spin around shot gets deflected wide. Penguins get to the loose puck, but haven't gotten it out yet. Nosek in there. And finally, the Bruins take it back in the neutral zone. Across again to Grzelcyk. 8:15 to go here in the third. Game is still tied up at 1. And the net is knocked off. We get a whistle here and a stoppage with 8:12 to go in the third. And a face-off's going to be coming up. And we're going to head to a commercial stoppage here with 8:12 to go in the period. 1-1 game down to the final 8+ minutes here. And it feels like this one's going to go right down to the wire. Still plenty of time for a goal before overtime. Not a guaranteed overtime game, but we are getting down to the final few minutes now, and this one is tightening up very much. So, good to see everyone in the chat. Thank you guys all for watching. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Please don't forget, it really means a lot if you get that thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We're just trying to build a hockey community where everyone can come together, enjoy hockey, and have some fun. And this game, tied up, third period, going right down to the end. Should be a fun finish between the Penguins and Bruins.
Are you doing something else after this?
No.
Oh, this is it.
We're drinking, that's what we're doing. Turn.
So, the first goal of the game came in the second period. Kasperi Kapanen got the goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And that was the only scoring of the first two periods. But here in the third, Jake DeBrusk and the Boston Bruins able to tie it up. And a big goal there as Boston has been very, very sluggish in this game. They have not, definitely not had their A game or even really their B game in this one, but they're still found a way to keep it tied, and that's what matters. Now down in the final 8 minutes, all you can do is try and play your best hockey of the game here late in the third. As McAvoy takes it off the face-off in the offensive zone. Bruins have it. McAvoy cycles for Pastrnak down low. Can't get it in front. Good defense again there from the Penguins. Bruins play it out high at the point. Here's Marchand spinning off a check. Trying to cut to the middle. Nothing really opens up. His shot attempt gets blocked. Around it goes. Here's McAvoy. Around it goes. Taken now by Jan Ruda. Yeah, they still got a lot of injuries, Aaron. There's some guys on that team that aren't going to be back until probably like February. They've got some guys out long term. Around it goes. Played here by the Bruins. Up and out to the neutral zone. Boston comes back the other way. Hall into the offensive end. Pass across. Back to Taylor Hall. He can't get to it as he goes down and slides into the crease. Taken back now. Bruins have it offensive zone. Carlo has to play it at center ice. 7 minutes as they turn or lose that one out to the neutral zone. Now turn it over. Trying to steal it back is DeBrusk. Under 7 minutes now to go. It's third period action. Back up now over the red line. Dumped into the offensive end. Friedman's back to get it for Pittsburgh. Friedman over to Ruhwedel, and the Pens are up and cleared out of the zone. Bruins trying to carry it back in. Taken now. 6:25 to go here in the third. Brought up into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh doesn't keep it there, though. Bruins quickly break out the other way. Foligno to the attacking end, trying to get through Ruda. Cycles it down low, played there. Coyle on it. Coyle keeps the cycle game rolling with Zacha. Foligno can't get it in front, but Zacha's over there to help out. Foligno to Zaka, back to the point. Here's a long shot. Stick snaps in half. Rebound chance for Foligno. Hits the post. Another huge chance there for the Bruins, but they hit the post. Back the other way now. Taken out of the zone by the Penguins. They clear. Forbert has it. Back in his own end. Pens and Boston both get a line change. 5:35 to go here in the third. Crunch time now. Donovan, what is going on? Josh, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Seth and Will are here. Brody and Michaela left. They had to go to dinner. But Seth and Will are still here. As it looks like Charlie McAvoy gets hit with a puck up high here. And McAvoy's back to his skates. It looks like he's okay. But he got hit with the puck there up near the face. Riley, what's going on? Diet Coke, welcome in. Donovan, Happy New Year. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And we're going to go now to our final commercial break of period 3. Game is still tied up at 1. We're into the final few minutes now, about 5 minutes to go. This is going to be a crazy ending. We'll see which team's able to get this all-important goal. Hey, Scone, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Oh, God, Vernon, I have no idea, dude. I'd have to really go back and think about that one. Doing a workout down here, Will? Yeah. Vegas, Colorado should be a very good game later. Let's see. Vegas is 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. Colorado is 6-3-1 in their last 10 games. I think that's going to be a very close one, but it's in Vegas, so I'll give Vegas a slight advantage there. Anyway, here we go. Back underway. Played by Pittsburgh. 5:10 to go in the third period. Back up through the neutral zone. Bruins have it at the red line. It's Hampus Lindholm. Around it goes. Lifted out. Cleared there. Glove down. Pastrnak with it. His shot attempt gets blocked to the corner. Marchand back to the point. Bruins can't keep it in. And Pittsburgh will come back the other way now under 5 minutes to go in the third period. Brian Rust with a shot that's blockered away. Around the boards it goes. Taken now by Lindholm. He's pressured, sent up the wall. Chipped out. And back into the offensive zone comes DeBrusk. Over now to Hall. Taylor Hall, his pass attempt gets blocked off a leg, and the Penguins come back the other way. Bruins had good numbers there, but didn't do anything with it. Pittsburgh around now down low. Trying to get through was Raquel, but Taylor Hall steals. Up to Krejci, but Krejci loses it. Penguins keep it in. Second chance now, the Bruins do clear. Around it goes to the far side. 4 minutes to go here in the third period, and that one's going to chip up into the bench. We will get a whistle and a face-off coming up with exactly 4 minutes to go here in the third period. It's a Patrice Bergeron Bruins alternate. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Adam, the playoffs are unpredictable. I'll do a prediction video at the start of the postseason, but even that will be at least half wrong. So no idea what's going to happen come playoff time. Around it goes. Joseph, what's going on? Welcome in. Bruins come up ice into the attacking zone. Driving wide is Coyle. He's kept to the outside by Friedman. Now to Trent Frederick down low against Joseph. Backhanded out there by Carter. Penguins clear again. Bruins trying to get it back in. Zaka can't get it deep. 3:25 to go here in the third period as Derek Forbert goes D to D. Forbert takes it back, passes off again. Clifton. Back to Forbert. Gains the red line and dumps it. Taken around now. Played by Marchand. Trying to get one through. Back the other way. Pittsburgh sends it down out of 3 minutes remaining in the offensive zone. Shot attempt there gets fanned wide. Ends up in the corner. Looking across for Gensel. Not able to connect on the pass. Marchand comes back the other way. Into the offensive zone. Around now. Lifted by Ruda. And the Penguins clear this out to the neutral zone. Down it goes, 2:36 remaining here in the third period. Here's Hampus Lindholm. Pass over across the red line into the offensive end. Here come the Bruins through to Hall. Taylor Hall tucks it on the backhand, and they score! Boston takes the 2-1 lead. A late goal with 2:24 to go. And the Bruins are up 2-1. A lead for the first time in this game. It's Hall with a pass over to DeBrusk. And DeBrusk has his second of the night.
The odds were on DeBrusk over 2 goals.
Woo! 2-1 lead for Boston as they come back in the third. And Jake DeBrusk on the rebound attempt after Hall got the initial shot on. And DeBrusk has his second goal of the game. And it is a 2-1 lead now for the Bruins with 2:15 to go in the third. Around now, Penguins trying to tie it back up in the offensive end. Played there by Kapanen along the boards. He is the goal scorer for Pittsburgh, but the Bruins were able to lift it up and out. Around it goes, behind the net. 1:52 to go here in the third period. Penguins have it. Back up into the Boston zone, they'll dump it deep. Bruins now the one trying to hold the lead. DeSmith goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Penguins have to regroup out in the neutral zone. And we've got an empty net here for Pittsburgh. Down by a goal with 1.5 minutes remaining. It's time for Pittsburgh to try and tie this one. They're going to go all out offensively as Omark plays it. Looking for the goalie goal! And it's going to be just wide. Not quite as close as Swayman was a couple weeks ago. But Omark went for the goalie goal, just missed it a little wide. Oh, man, that would have been huge if he got that. God, I really wish. I really wish he had gotten the goalie goal there. Oh, it hasn't happened in the NHL in quite a while.
Oh, God.
And it looks like Pittsburgh is going to use their timeout here. Pittsburgh is going to use the timeout. So we get a stoppage with 1:19 to go here in the third period. The Bruins lead this one 2-1. Trying to hold on to the lead while the Penguins look for this tying goal. They've got the net empty. Extra skater on and are trying to get one by. Yeah, Pekka Rinne was the last goalie to score a goal in a game. And
how long ago was that?
I think 2020.
Oh,
but
wow, so
that was the first one in a long time when it happened. Like, that's the only, like, recent one, really.
Oh, God.
So it'll be an offensive zone draw now for Sidney Crosby and the Penguins against David Krejci in the dot. Around it goes. Penguins win it back. Here's a blast from Malkin. That's high off glass. Pittsburgh has plenty of time here to score a goal if they can sustain possession. Bruins do chip it out to the neutral zone, though. 1:05 to go in the third period. That is plenty of time for the Penguins to get one goal. Bruins have to keep playing here as that one's dumped out. Penn's trying to carry back in. Bruins clear it to center ice. Pastrnak dumps it wide. Bruins are going to beat it out for no icing. Marchand into the middle. And a big save there on Bergeron by Pettersson getting in the way.
Absolutely blasted in the back.
Around now. Played to the corner. 35 seconds to go in the third. Penguins come back up ice. It's Brian Rust. Pass across. Drop back. Marchand hammers down a Penguin in the neutral zone. And we get an icing call here now against Pittsburgh, and Marchand just destroyed one of the Penguins in the neutral zone. It was Ricard Raquel. Marchand just knocks him right on his ass. 27 seconds to go here in the third. And it's won back now by Pittsburgh in the defensive zone. Lifted up and out over the red line. Pens can't maintain possession. McAvoy throws it all the way down. And 12:16 to go here in the third. And the Bruins continue to lead this one by a goal, but it will be an offensive zone face-off for Pittsburgh.
Everyone dying for that quick stat pad.
We wanted that empty netter. Wanted that empty netter. Oh, looks like we're getting another timeout here with 12.6 to go. They can't call a timeout after an icing. That's a rule. You can't even call a timeout after an icing. Penguins already used their timeout. Boston can't call one here. What are they... How can there be a timeout here? Pittsburgh used theirs and Boston can't call one. I don't know what's going on with the refs right now, but I don't think anybody called timeout there. Hey, Mad Dog Matt, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat for Mad Dog Matt. Thank you so much. Awesome to have you here. Get a warm welcome. Final 12 seconds. Penguins win the draw. Big save there by Ullmark. Ends up along the boards. 5 seconds to go. Just don't give up any last-ditch chance. Ullmark holds the post, and that is going to do it. No goal. The Hornets sounded. The Bruins win 2-1 in a comeback in the third period. Boston wins it 2-1, and they hold on as the Penguins cannot get one in before the clock strikes 0. And the Winter Classic goes to the Bruins 2-1 at Fenway Park. Let's go. Boston up to 29 wins and 62 points on the season. Leads the league.
How close was that?
Woo!
To the buzzer.
Nah, buzzer had gone for like a solid second and a half.
Oh.
And Boston gets it done here. Able to come back in the third. And we'll get the handshake line now. Both Winter Classics that have been at Fenway Park have been 2-1 games. The Bruins beat the Flyers in 2010 in overtime 2-1. And now they just beat the Penguins in regulation 2-1, also at Fenway Park. And the Bruins able to come back in the third period. Jake DeBrusk with both goals for Boston. Linus Ullmark, an incredible game in goal. Make this a big, big game and a big, big win for the Boston Bruins to beat the Penguins. So with that, the Bruins go to 62 points, continue to lead the NHL. Pittsburgh still at 44 points. Has less games played than the New York Islanders, so they will continue to hold that second wild card spot because they have the games in hand advantage over the Islanders. However, they are tied with the Isles. They're 2 back of the Rangers, 3 back of Washington, and 5 ahead of the Detroit Red Wings in the wild card race in the Eastern Conference right now. So Pittsburgh's still in a playoff spot as of now, but the Isles are getting close, and the Bruins continue to be the top point getters so far this season. So, thank you all so much for being here. Really great to see you. Hope you enjoyed the game. It was a big stream. Appreciate everyone coming by. Boston gets the 2-1 win, and a big win here. So, thank you guys again. That's going to do it for me. I will be back tomorrow night. I've got the Washington Capitals against the Buffalo Sabres and the Dallas Stars against the LA Kings tomorrow night. Doubleheader on the channel. Going to be a whole lot of fun. And hopefully see you guys there. So before you go, have a great rest of your night. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And the Boston Bruins with a big Winter Classic win at Fenway Park. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much, and see you all next time. Have a great rest of your night.